My body need the rest. Oh God, have mercy, Jesus. Good night, Carlene. I'm gonna have to stay away not even half hour tonight. So I promise you, I'll drop asleep, Lancashire. Auntie tired. A piece of tiredness step on me. God know, my body does feel like it can. Body tired. Again. They are sick with cold. Oh, good night. I'm about to feel like oh, I'm sick. Taje! 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 You lock up? I feel like when I take all the vitamin C and two. Come here! Two farmer cold and flu. Come here, Taje! We look at orange juice in one glass, see me now, please. Hurricane coming to Florida. Wow. Let's see if they really half an hour. I'm tired, man. I don't feel tired. I'm gaggy. Oh, God. And I go to bed early. You really look. Yeah, man, I'm tired, man. I come in right here, so I lie down. Spread one towel and lie down on it and die fan. Taje! But look up there, yes. I just say me I just look right there. So Taje and John I wake me up. Look at that jar that yesterday vitamin C then. Pull it out.
This?
Yeah, so pack vitamin C. Give a one more, one pack. Just give me one pack. And I go over there and buy them. Bring one orange juice come. Not enough enough.
Yes.
Now one half a glass.
Yes.
Yeah. Good night. And them come wake me up. Two of them. Cause I know more that me tell you me I take a little 20 minutes sleep. I love more than sleep. Oh God. Auntie, I feel so down out today, I'm not telling you. Fast and pray about it. Yeah. When you have a down day or a down time, pray. And just lie down by yourself. And just meditate with God and not tell people your business. No care who. Lie down in your room, in your secret chambers. And anything will bother you, you tell God. And that me do. Star Jones, what go on? Any burden you have, take it to the Lord in prayer. No trustable people now, there are few. Few trustable people. Lie down and tell God, you know. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Need a prayer person. I'm feeling a little weird in my body like I want to catch cold. Vitamin C, pharmacola and flu and R&D. Yes. For them, I not even take my vitamin. Them, I not even remember them. Well, give God thanks. Give God thanks. To God be the glory, great things He has done and continue to do. Danny said, me for remember to tell her. Oh, yeah, so I said, me have to tell you so. Um, and then you can rub the Vicks. No, I'm not feel stuff up now. I just feel gaggy. And I just feel tired. Because I really I work this week up and down. I organize my kitchen things that I never get. Me I feel up and down just up. You know, I I pack up and I just feel tired. Me they all both at daytime. I wish election result are going. Which election that? I don't even know what kind of election we not talk about. Because I don't really depend on the phone. I come on little car to me there up and down and call admin. Them soon come on, them know my timing. Facebook supposed to know me tell them. USA election, election time now. What my daughter not tell me say a USA election time now. For sure now me there back at time. Are the big election or just one little normal election? I have all my friend that quota for call her, I not even call her. Oh, for a local senate. Admin, good night, me there on YouTube. Ah. I know the big one. I don't know my daughter then. I don't know, yeah. Election are the farthest thing there on my brain. I want to make sure I not bake my kitchen have having everything what I need. Well, give God thanks, me done now. Me done by your pass. So. Unless me get red label. So, oh, okay. So if you are just joining the live, welcome, welcome to Auntie Dana come Mek We Labrish. I them favor like me that smoke weed. I true me just wake up, me not smoke. Run come Mek We Labrish. So today I go down back to RG tax office of Jamaica, and when I went inside I saw the policeman. And me and him sit down and reason. Big up yourself, officer. Me don't remember what his name. Lord Jesus. So I promise him to get him a nice little gift. And when me I come out now, guess who me buck up? No, me lie. Me talk. When me come out, I go through the barrier now and I come outside. Some people are call me. Auntie Dana, one next security guy. And so, and then I come out and this me somebody said, hold on there. Because I did up on the phone and talk to one of my friends. And the person said, I asked him which part in park. So the person said, hold on there, Miss Dana, when me look at the security lady, when me and I did have the little toss up, the little argument. Yeah, this said, yes. So, she said, hold on there. She said, come here, man. She said, our co-worker them tell her, I said, me did a talk about her. And she said, apologize. She said, me never know so did you. And she said, honest to God, me I gotta tell you, but make you did see me slouch over upon the something. She said she did tired. And which part them I work, she can't sit down. She can't sit down. She did tired, she have to stand up. She just one of them days when me come where she just never my mama tell you she never disrespect me but her attitude. I just wanna like how sometimes you have a bad mood or a bad day. And me and her talk and she apologized to me and me say, well, if me say anything will offend you, me apologize. And me and her hug up and we close the chapter. So sometimes it's good to talk. When I listen to her and me see a different side of her that when me did see. the time today, big up. And she smile. And so I'm gonna tell you something, when I look back at it, we're not too big for apologize. And probably the day when me see her, might be she just never in the mood. Cause sometimes me not in the mood enough time. Like when one heap of people come here to me, sometimes I not come on and tell you no people come bother me for all kind of things. Sometimes I just frustrated. Sometimes I just tired of people that text it for me and I bother me, and when you can't tell them say me nah do nothing or me not have nothing. So me look on it on a different aspect, you know? And who that? Somebody a call, me nah get up, yeah. Me look on it from a different angle. Cause sometimes we're not always right. And as she said, she explained to me. And she said she listened to it. So we mend that and we dash for that through the door. So me tell you something, no excuse. Me say that too. But sometimes everybody have them good days and everybody have them bad days. You understand? So whether it's a poor excuse, at least she acknowledge and she come out and me and her talk, and bygones be bygones. And who is that? Me one girl out there. Hold on. Who that? Lou. Who? Yeah. Yeah, so me not go out there. But me somebody I said Dana, but it the voice sound low. But me not go out there. Tajay them around there. No man, me not go out there. Um Blanca granny me go on and me switches. I when me go on and me switchy. You never see me switching on my story. Go chat and I went Sunday. A Sunday? I went me have on the jeans. The day me have on the jeans dress, I went Saturday. No man, me alright in here. Me well secluded in. Um yeah. But somebody a call me. Sometimes I tired of people that call me. Mm-hmm. Everyone should be treated equal. So true. So again, never know if the lady reach home safe. Never go call Paula, cause I did up and down. I do my business. Me da late. Also my place I did fi catch the lock. Watch her Ramich did a call me. Oh God. Ramich did a call me. Um, me not sleep. Me I got me I tell you. Yeah. Rum everything. Geddes. Yeah. Um, me get some of them already, most of them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, true. Ah, yeah. 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 And stack up. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, my manager. Yeah. My manager asked me if me buy up everything in a bulk for the baking season. Lord, me love Ramesh. God know. Wanna hear him? Everything ask me if me buy up everything. If me short and no money, if Lord God. I wanna why me no know. God always give me some good people. And so me no fear buy nothing in December. Everything for stock and pile. The only thing me see me and me want get enough. Around me ask me if I buy up enough container. Um some of the container them I could everything slow a off, you know. Everything slow a off. From when me forget the container them. When my friend buy me, one of my friend a bake. She buy me some container for me ship the cake them in a whole heap. And none them can reach. Everything backlog down a wharf. So me I use the silver one them. Have a very good manager. Let me tell you, you see Ramesh, him not just I no manager while look no money. I just manager we want to set you straight. You know, we check up on you if everything ready and big up Crystal. Me say Trinidad a tear down for cake. The amount of cake order when me have I just God me a beg. So just strengthen me and give me the energy and the strength. Yeah, yes, it was on TV, the system I was going slow for the yeah, and I hear me I tell you. The can't I know them no reach. And I Canada I go. Canada I go. And one of my friend will bake. She said, Donna, put them you keep them in a them container there cause at them me use. And no they me can't get them. But I when I go to Canada Canada I go July when I did the award. I when I did the award. From I got the award. And then I remember the from I got the award. So I just so. But you don't know me? Canada next week with my mom and sister. June a friend them and I find at July. Then we go back the second time. The second time we go one of my planka house. She a baker, she show me some plastic something. How long me can't get them. Oh God. Alright, when I cake when I see my boss cake there, me I go tell you now. And the topic tonight, a beautiful color. No man, me have a topic, me I go talk about it. Me I go talk about it. To have a cake shop in Trinidad and I hear sounds. I hear someone say that they must send Barrel family and them say tell her it's a month before it all take more than a month. If sometime I reach I hear say container no strip. But they on the light hold on. I buy them buy and I ship to me I know something, you know. And some of me something them never reach I yet. All me ginger them and some me have to buy local. Cause them no reach I yet. Me have to buy ginger and nutmeg. Yeah, eh? Me dey on the live. But you nobody na hear you. Eh. Alright. Alright. Say the picture come on something. Guys, hold on there. Let me put you up on the live. Guys, tomorrow is Lola's birthday. My friend Lola. And she asking for is that you guys support our beauty shop right there down on Fernley Avenue in Maypen. Eh?
Yes,
Send
Auntie,
your
correct.
family to do them finger, them toe, the nice nail shop or ear shop where you get pretty nails and aroma and cake and champagne and queen like treatment. How the number go Lola?
1876
Mm-hmm.
799 3374.
1876 799
74.
3374. 1876. Talk again.
799 3374.
All right, 3374. All
Yes,
right,
Auntie.
so yes. So we're asking that you guys go out and support Lola Beauty Shop. One number Fernley Avenue again.
1 Fernley Avenue,
One Fernley Avenue right there in Champion
Maypen.
in Maypen. Yeah, upstairs.
Yes,
All right,
Auntie.
tomorrow our birthday, eh?
Yes, Auntie, that's it.
All right, me call you.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Wanna big up
Bye.
Lola there and big up her. Lola died the dog in a purple to Rasta. Look here. Purple ears, purple. Ah, all right. So me I gonna call you tomorrow.
Yes,
So,
Auntie, thank you.
yes, so we run on over to Lola. Send on a boyfriend. Send on a spouse. Send everybody. Go support Lola. All right. Yeah. Um, and stuff like that. So it's one Fernley Avenue. Happy birthday when it come. When you cover a diamond, it still keeps shining. Yeah, there. Big up Lola. Whoa. So before going on with topic, big up to everybody we donate to the lady today, Miss Melita. I am so proud of you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. And I just feel overwhelmed to see how people come out here today. Thank you, Miss Debbie. Say if anything else comes, she will make me know. So I'm gonna post the something yet. On a thank you, and I say this to say that the government and the no government, the minister of labor, our minister, me look at me Google, cause God know me follow politics, but me don't know about the me don't go follow politics when I vote. Me don't know who a minister this and minister that. Who is Minister of Labour in Jamaica? No. Who is Minister of Labour and Social Security? This year you not tell me nothing. Oh. Carl Samuda. Oh, alright. So, send Carl in my frontal class. Carl Samuda, me know you a long time, you know. Not fit talk up to personally, but me see you enough rally when me used to go. Remember one time when you left out of JLP and go over PMP, and one time when you left over PMP and come over JLP. Anyway, I'm not come to talk about that tonight because you're there in a JLP party. Mr. Carl Samuda, the Honorable Carl Samuda. My name is Donna Marie Go. And I am. I go over this here message. Yeah. I'm going to send it to him there. Snap it out and send it to him. Hi, good night, sir. My name. Wait, not snap it yet. Let me take a deep breath and come back. Come here, get myself in a moment normally going on. Good night, Mr. Samuda. Hi, my name is Auntie Donna, aka Donna Marie Go, and I am a social media personality. And I wouldn't call myself a philanthropist. I'm just saying I'm somebody who does good. So you might not know about me as well as you might hear about me, but I would like to share my experience with you coming from somebody. So to stop me laughing no man. I make me not distract. I stop distract me. Remember that. Let me see where the minister of labor there. I can't deal with you know. No laughing, make me send out a good message. Cause hold on. Wanna make me just Let me just clear my brain. Minister of Labour. May I make sure car and Social Security call Samuda 2022. You understand? Me no want. Okay, good night, Mr. Samuda. My name is Donna Mariko, and some persons call me Auntie Donna, and I'm here with a little concern that I would like for you to take a look into. So, Mr. Samuda, I have this calling program where persons voice their opinion of things that is affecting them, and one of the main things that are some of the things that I get a lot of call about is the injustice in Jamaica for the poorer class. And when I say the poorer class, I mean like the office attendant, the security guards, the man on the street will sweep the road, the garbage truck man, all different types of lower class work. And when I say lower class work, I'm not discriminating, but we vendors on the street downtown who sell on the street side. I get a lot of those, as I myself was a one time higgler still in my blood, and I am also a past office attendant and a person who used to push wheelchair. Now, Mr. Samuda, as the Minister of Labour and Social Security here in Jamaica, the labor laws in Jamaica has been stagnant for many, many years. And when I say stagnant, I mean that there is no changes to it, and there are things that goes on in workforces where employers treat the employees in a certain manner. I remember a young miss who is a security guard. She reached out to me the other day and she said she works at an entrance to a plaza, and she has to stand up for like 12 hours, 10 hours, 8 hours. And she says sometimes when there's a booth there for her to sit in case there's no vehicle coming into the plaza. And sometimes there's no vehicle coming inside the plaza, and they summons her via the phone that she must go back outside and stand up. She was saying, Auntie Donna, I don't see any camera in there, but when I'm not out there, they can see that I am not out there. And even if no one is coming in to the plaza, I am not allowed to go in there and sit. She said the sun is hot where she is placed. She have to hold the thing to lift it up and down for cars to come in. And if there's a little break, she can take a 5 minute break. The supervisors call and emphasize that she goes back to her standing port. And sometimes her feet hurt her, and she feels that she's a slave to the job. And secondly, Mr. Samuda, office attendant, Iglas, I think they are being treated unfairly because of the injustices in the labor laws in Jamaica. Workplace, especially, that they look down at certain workers, like for instance, persons who clean the office, persons who sweep up the yard, persons who do basic job functions, right? The pay is sometimes it's the minimum wage, sometimes it's under the minimum wage, and these people, Mr. Samuda, they don't have nowhere to go to. If they do come into the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, or wherever the office is that they're supposed to go to lodge their complaint, it is not dealt with speedily, swiftly. Sometimes it takes 2 years, 1 year, 3 years, and sometimes they don't even acknowledge the person that comes in and lay the complaint. So as a Minister of Labour, there was a lady that came by my house today, and she told me something allegedly, and it's from her mouth, that she used to work with this company for quite some time, and her job function, she could not sit. She got 30 minutes for lunchtime, and if I can recall, it's 1 hour for lunch anywhere in Jamaica. That's the law that the government passed. And a lot of workplace is not giving their workers 1 hour lunch break. And that is mandatory. That is a must. And I am asking you, Mr. Samuda, if you could look into the laws, go into these workplaces, these workforces, and inspect the rules and the regulation that they have, inspect and see how they treat the workers. You don't have to believe the workers, so you can send private person to just go in there and investigate, get a feedback from the workers them, because I think Jamaica itself, and I'm speaking on what I know. I remember years gone back, I had gone to the Ministry of Labor because I felt something was wrong with something that I had to do. I think it was when I came back from London, I got a letter. My name is there, so if you don't believe me, you guys can check to see what I came in for. It took me years for them to even reply back to me. And when they do reply, they're going to tell you that you have to get a lawyer, or you labor this, you have to do that. And this, a lot of the workforce is collecting tax, NIS. And when you take after, you go to NHT, nothing not true. They deduct the deduction from the person's pay, nothing pay over to the represent for the places that they said, for example, the NHT, the NIS, and other places that they deduct deductions for. None of it is paid over. And then these people don't have anything in return to get. And there's nobody to stand up for them. And today this woman came by here, Mr. Samuda, and it really, really touched me to hear how she was dealt with. She stood up for 14 hours, 12 hours, and the bosses did not treat her fairly. They didn't pay her off for her years of service. She got sick and she went home. She said them send her a couple of groceries, and God bless where it is. Them send her, I must say 2,000 if I'm correct. These you have a lot of people working here for years. Some of them not on any they are not on staff. They take them on contract. That is going on now in a lot of companies here in Jamaica, where these people are going out and they are putting their 100% in. Them are work, tile them ass off them. Oh, sorry, that should not have come out. They are tiling their butt off, and in return, when they leave the workplace, there's nothing for them either at the Ministry of not at all, no there for them get no compensation for their years of service. And then they don't have anybody to go to, because the one office that they are supposed to go to that should stand up for them is stagnant, because them go there and them lay the complaint, and it is dealt with like a delinquent check. Like somebody, like a delinquent case, it a go stay there. So them not feel comfortable in the labor laws, and there is nobody there to represent them. Mr. Samuda, I ask that you look into it, check up on these workplace where slave out the people them, and some of the time most of them are Jamaican like myself, and them know better. They should do better, and they are not doing better. And not because of one's educational background, they should be treated differently. Because when you look at it, the upper class, I would say the uptown people, and the countryside people, and the downtown people is dealt with differently because of their educational background. Because they don't have certain subjects, or they don't have certain degree, they are dealt with in a certain manner. Nobody is there to stand up for them, and I think that is where the government is lacking in those areas, is that the voice of the poorer class is not being heard. Nothing is being done. Yes, the poorer class like myself, nothing is being done, or there's no one to represent them in these areas. Mr. Samuda, I'm asking, I saw an article where the security companies will have to do a mandatory thing where certain hours is and payment will be dealt with. May I ask that you look out for everybody who is in the lower class field, the office attendant, the security guard, the gas gas attendant, them work at the pump. Sometimes them have to stand up. They too can't even sit down. They too can't even sit down for a few hours. Them have to stand up if rain or fall. There's a lot, especially some of the big party places in Jamaica. They work in these party companies. I'm not calling any name. I got complaints from a few of them. They calling and say, boy, Auntie Donna, we are working sometime a fortnight at 13,000 and we are go home with. And these are big women and big men and people who have responsibility. And you can't have a big company where sell thousands of patty, thousands of juice, thousands of cook lunch, and the people them that is pushing out the meal, pushing out the patty, pushing out the cook lunch now get no pay. Them are underpay and there's nobody to stand up for them. You know, when you work into an environment where food are cook on gas and stove are angle, it's not them people they not forget no minimum wage. You understand? Them are slave for the people them and restaurant workers also. They are being them are slave for the people them where them are work for. And they are not allowed to take tips. So Mr. Samuda, with all due respect, I am asking you, sir, to ask your representative for each field that I am calling out. You ask the team of people at the Ministry of Labor to look into these things, send people out there on the ground floor, send people out there in the offices, send people out there in these food establishments, because a lot of them treat the worker them like shoo. And then I remember I went to a particular food establishment and I myself wanted to bless the worker with a little $1,000 each the morning, and I was told that I cannot give them any money. They cannot get tips. Why? They're not begging. If they don't want them to take it individually, put up a buckle and said, okay, anybody want to leave a $1, $10, $50, put it in it at the end of the day. All of those who work on the shift, who can get $50. I know a lot of Jamaicans would either put 50, or 100, or who have 1,000. They are not allowed to take slide pens or nothing from nobody. Them just go work and work out themselves and do the best for the company, and them and the ones who sit at the top, the office ones, they get the good pay, them get the this, them get the that, and them who do the hard work for bringing the money coming at the company not getting fair treatment. You understand? All these people here make not to run life in the minimum wage. And the minimum wage, me think it needs to step up, sir. It needs to step up. Because how much a minimum wage? Honest to God, I don't think minimum wage reach 15,000 Jamaican dollar a week. I don't think minimum wage is 100 US per week. Remember, some poor people put on in a government, you know, and me not being biased. Enough time when I election, if I know the rural area and the ghetto people, them like myself, go up and bus and nice up election stadium empty. Because the upper class, the uptown, the Beverly Hills, the Long Mountain, the Cherry Garden, them people, they nah full up stadium. Nah come in a stadium. And we get to when bus come, because we can't carry bus go Beverly go load, because nobody now go in there. You can't carry bus go Chancery Hall go load, because nobody now come out. And we, the little people them in the community, them go out and make election nice and make election sweet. And make you can come and pulpit in a stadium and stand up and say show on the wall of it night about labor right or about PMP. You understand? I mean, I burn out no party. We just say we will put out the effort, and these type of people who are work, we are asked for little pity, we are asked that to go through the labor laws, go through to them company, because someone want to turn a deaf ears to it, and the people them who are feeling it now know where to go talk and voice them opinion, because nothing is being done. Some of them get fired for the job unfairly, and then put in how much years of service, and then get fired, and them sick and things happen to them, and then can't, all of them not get no pay off. Supermarket workers, me not tell a lie, I don't know what when you come up with the minimum wage, but for me I come to now minimum wage, everything go up, government pay raise, doctor pay raise, nurse put those strike for pay, police stand up say they nah work or they want pay, teachers stand up and say they want much money. Everybody except the minimum people, then we sit down and we can't strike. Minimum wage people can't strike. Because if we strike, we not no work, and nobody know that if we stand up for we. I mean, want to know when the minimum wage something alright. $9,000. My God. $9,000 can go to supermarket. Can't do nothing with it. Somebody just imagine if some of the Chinese them out here and some of the black people them out here and some of the Indian and minimum wage them a pay the poor people them. Minimum wage $9,000. That can't do nothing. Nothing at all. When they done, not taking any cars now. When they done pay a bus fare and buy lunch, some of them have 2, 3 pitney a go school. Then can't save nothing no tight, sir. Me I ask Mr. Prime Minister, all of the minister, them and the opposition, if we no can't raise the minimum, we not get not even $100 a week, sir. Not even $100 equivalent to 14,000 for the week for poor people. We are talking about we were put on in a power. We are talking about we were take up the road march. We are talking about we were say show. We are talking about we were beat the pot cover. We are talking about we were pick off the leaf. We are talking about we were say pow pow pow. And we are talking about we were say show. Me not stigmatize for nothing right now. Me a focus on both parties. We not do something for minimum wage no man. Me wish you know somebody come here and them say to me, say, boy, me never see a phone ring enough so. Sometimes I get ignorant, sometimes I get upset, sometimes I calm, sometimes I not. When me listen to people story where them a tell me. Them a work and then can't go back to work. Then get the pay this week and then can't go back to work next week. Imagine somebody that do 8 hours and then now work $2,000 for the day. 2,000 away, 1,000. Make send up a one place up at top a month you go buy a lunch. $1,000 for lunch. And you buy a juice and come back, that not do nothing. Some of them can't find lunch money at daytime. The big outlet them, the big store them and the big factory them and so on deal with the little under people them in a certain manner. The government needs to do something for we. Members of poor people put on in a power, you know. When election time, I never see a bus a come from Long Mountain. I never see a bus a come from Elsha Heights. I never see a bus a come from Cherry Garden. I never see a bus a come from Barbican up in the hills. A beer ghetto, Jakes Road, Jarrett Lane, 63, Backbush, come on. Tivoli Garden, Demland Town, down a south, all boat, Rockfort. And that's how the bus them come from. We see them look ghetto people who go up on the bus and swing off. PMP and labor right. We ghetto people, including myself, and we go up there go shake tree, and we go up there go thumb fist, and we say show, and we say pow. Me I ask you if Mr. Andrew Holness and everybody in the government, please. Me I beg you to do something for minimum wage now. Why everybody can get how much $1 million a year, how much $1,000 a year. Teacher now go, the police step on strike, water commission worker, all kind of people can go on strike. And if one of them will not get nothing and if you go out the morning, noon and night, go turn up can go on strike. $9,000 is a shame for that in a Jamaica. In a them time where every day something raised. Right now at $300 a pound for chicken. Turkey neck will get up people oxtail because we can't buy oxtail. At $300. Oxtail at $1,200. Goat meat at $1,000. And just imagine you get your work and you get the $9,000. You can't buy rice, you can't buy sugar, you can't buy nothing to put in your house. And we are work the same hours as the one that will have the education. It look bad. Me hear some America $15 and $15 for minimum wage. For normal minimum wage, $15 for your hour. That's how we want somebody to work whole day out here. 50, me see something. That's how we want, I never think we are all that whole day. I don't think we are, I not bash you know, but me ask you know, the people that we put on in a power, because, hold on, 145, how much for US? Times 15. $2,170. That's how we have one of the $15. And where we have work one day. That's not one day pay. Because if minimum wage is $900, $9,000. We are work less than that for the whole day, 8-hour shift. You understand? And some of them afraid to talk. I mean, the government, the politicians, the MPs, me I ask you if you do something to the minimum wage, man. This not right. Most of the people them with minimum wage are poor people them. Whole heap of woman and man will go out, go cut garden. And some of the boss them will give you the exact, the precise money where the government say figure. And you have to do all, wash too much dirty clothes, clean too much dirty pot, sweep up too much yard and do all kind of something. You turn up in a wholesale from morning till night. China man I look for you when weekend time come, them now give you nothing for your pay. $9,000. And then look, left 5 o'clock. Cause some of them are 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you have to be there. The government system in Jamaica in a certain areas feel the people them will put them up. Cause me listen to people, cause people always reach out to me for help. But the other day one teacher called me from Mandeville. And she said she have a daughter go university and the next one. And she have beg me look at some things. And I say, make the way people stay with my program, me have to come in her phone. And she said, I don't you even know. But me want the grocery. Cause I call me a cook pan today, but me can't come in on a phone. Remember me I come from them stages there now. But good thing and God bless the company, Mr. Stewart company when me did that work for. Bad to bad, you get lunch money. You get your card where you can go to the canteen and you swipe. You get your health card. You get opportunity to get breakfast. Your lunch card then give you get breakfast $200 to put to your breakfast and then provide a canteen. So if a 400 for the lunch, the company pay 2. And if a 300 for the breakfast, the company pay 2. So you have the opportunity for the enough to worry say you go there work all day you can't get no breakfast or you can't get no this. And them a give you things back you up. You can go to them, go get a little loan if you have any little problem. You have one office where you can go and say, you know, say me I borrow something and then take it out and pay a little. But a lot of the companies is not like Sanders, Guards or ATL group of companies in Jamaica. They don't treat the worker them good. A lot of these big factory and big company don't treat them good. Them a work, them not have no protective gears. Them go in as a slave and them come out as a slave. The labor laws need to restructure. I remember I have the education I had done from Mountain View. And although I done, I can see everything what happen and hear everything what happen. So if we the poorer class not stand up and ask for changes to the minimum wage, it are going to be stagnant forever in Jamaica. Because from me know myself, remember one time minimum wage just $6,000. I used to say, my God, what $6,000 can do? Me not tell you, like I feel so disappointed in the system that we, the minimum wage people, them, I do the most work. And you can't even buy a good lunch out of what you get for the week. You can't get bus fare and lunch money and take care of your children them out tight. And if a boss catch you and sell a phone card, them fire you. You can't late. You work under payment, you work for minimum wage, and you can't late. You can't have a sick for 2 days. And we're not bashing the government. But we are the one who voting the government and we feel as if the government has let us down. Because every kind of area I get pushed up. If the police them say them now work and them a strike. No work, not when the immigration workers strike, everybody sit down and watch. Everybody when them strike, them get what them forget. Minimum wage nah no strike a strike. Cause we nah nothing fit turn, nobody fit turn up for we. You work all 14 hours in a job and you get paid for 9 hours. 3 hours gone, 5 hours gone out of it. You put in the work, And then you hear say this did happen and the company tell you say this did happen. And you got work, you have to start 8 o'clock. And when 6 o'clock come, you can't sign off and you hear say 8 hours you work. And if you walk off and go home, you don't come back Monday because them tell you say you walk off of your job. This not right. Wanna do something now, please me, I beg you, me not lick out. Me love the JLP with me all of my heart. But me sit back and me listen to the minimum wage of them a ball. The minimum wage of them a ball. The little sufferer them like myself. Nobody know they fi stand up for them. Enough of them a work and no NIS not take out for them. No NIS not take out for them. And when they do take it out, you don't know where you go at NIS office. Or so you say nothing never did that show. Company will and pan their money. One man say government in borrow a little loan from the bank. When he thinks the company say them a pay back it out and pay them do the deduction. When he take a stock, bank blacklist him because money not pay back the company don't pay none. And then have nothing. When they hear start them fire them. When they do go labor, them have to sit down all much hour wait. When the people them do come take them case, then they pan phone, them a chat and them a write and tell us say alright you will hear. All 1 year, 2 year, 10 you still a wait to hear from them. You understand? So we are asking the government, the both parties, the PNP, if you don't win this election, please to implement changes in the labor laws. The GLP in power now, please don't have the power now and don't have it. Please to implement changes in the labor laws. Please me I beg you to forgive we the little sufferer. We the little ghetto people them are increase, and that is why crime and violence continue to rid the country. It is sad, but we have to say it. Enough of them parents are go out there what they know nothing to eat, them turn to thieving. Why me can't live so they can't get no work, and when they hear where them are go work for them, so they rather go thief and get catch. We can do better. Jamaica is so developed now. When we go through certain area and see some breed of house and some breed of business and this. But the poor always are stay poor. And these politicians, some of them stand up to them words. Some of them go in a parliament, you don't see them. You know how long I don't see a politician walk through my area? And bet next year I go see them walk up and down all boat to come. Because if they don't come in a year, nobody now go out. Please remember the inner city people them. Please remember we walk up on the bus. Please remember we wear the green shirt. Please remember we dip a finger in the ink. The labor laws may ask the minimum wage. Everybody granny them, auntie them, because if you check the ghetto them, most of the people them in the ghetto, a factory them work, hospital, food place, clean up office. Most of the guy them mother, most of this one your mother, brother, sister, everybody, and the schoolyard. Nah, get no pay. Enough of them, enough time I see some youth want to my daughter for go to school, This time my son for go to school and I don't have it, Can't get no work. Sometimes when they go for look work and you hear say them come from Jake's Road, and you hear say them come from Jarrett Lane, and you hear say them come from Goodies Lane, and you hear say them come from Backbush, them nobody take them. Cause them say a garrison. Or them come from Rockfort, or them come from Gully. The letter nobody go no further. Remember the sufferer them. Do something about the minimum wage for too long. 9,000. Not even 15,000 or 20,000 a week. Then company them can pay it. The big place them want the big food and a big worker. Can give the people them want clean up the decks 120,000 a week. That are not nothing. Or 18,000. Imagine you I work all in a food place. I serve food, give people one food as $500-700. And when you take a stock, you turn up till your foot them swell up. 8-hour shift. And you now get $2,000 for that the shift there. And you share how much $1,000 worth of food. Eh? And you clean how much toilet for the day where people mess up in. I'm gonna take up certain topic, you know. I don't take up certain topic. But the lady will come here to the root of my spirit. And from a day me I get the call them about the security guard, about the party workers, about the burger place them, the chicken place them, the supermarket them fi pack how much shelf pack this pack tara, night shift some of them work, and I underpay them. You understand? Them things are not happening in America. Them things can't happen in Canada. So why Jamaica where everybody are talk about? Some of them are work 1 week and then can buy a ensure put it drink. Because them are going to say $500 $600 for your ensure. And that I want that how much day bus here. A 3-day bus here that for carry my go work. I love the GLP, I love Andrew. I love everything, but me ask you to do some changes to build. Me not look for no other else law right now. The labor laws. Revamp it up. 9,000. I'm not sure $9,000 minimum wage. I never remember if me put up notice over Facebook, man. I put up notice over them. Me tell them again. Somebody say me not even know it. But I tell you say me I go over YouTube. You know? Everybody afraid to speak out. Everybody afraid to speak out. And tonight me not afraid to speak out. Me I beg the government for us revamp up the labor laws. Revamp it up. Do something about the minimum wage in Jamaica. It not look good. $9,000. Good night, Auntie Dana here. I'm over on my YouTube live. Just head on over there, guys. I'm not even at a mood now for run joke over here. If you want to come on over, I'm on YouTube having some serious discussion. Just meet me over there. We're talking about minimum wage and the treatment, the injustices of our minimum wage workers in Jamaica. The people them who carry the company. The people them who build the company. $9,000 is not good. 9,000 Jamaican dollar can't do nothing in a household. For somebody I get up Monday to Friday for go work. 8-hour shift, or some of them have 12-hour shift, 10-hour shift. Meet me over YouTube. It no look good. I'm going to start take the phone call them now. I have all the girl topic. But my spirit gone. You understand? So, when some of the time when me hear much politician I get a year time, me have to say blouse and skirt. And them, some of them all go up and strike for more money. Social media are the it place now, are the now place. Make we ask for where we want. Make the whole of we use it in a positive way. To make changes to certain things. Especially the labor law, the minimum wage. Mr. Prime Minister, me a beg you know. The MP, the Miss Flaval, me a beg you. I remember some of them name. Dr. Tufton, me a beg you know. Whole of you sit down in a parliament now, me a beg you know. And revamp up the minimum wage now, please. That's all Auntie Dana asks for. For the sufferer them, for the ghetto people them we put in a power. Good night.
Good night, Miss Donna.
Yes, sir. Good night.
Yeah, the $9,000 where them I get don't even reach $50 good.
Wow.
Them something a modern day slavery them I keep up at Jamaica. Even though then deal with the up here so bad, you know, because all the people up here work $10 hour, and get $350 a week off a pay rent and send them people to go to school and pay car payment and the whole heap of things and phone bill. With the same $350. So it's not much better up here, so it's just that you have a little more opportunity for move on to something better. You know, if you sit down right, that's like how them stuck Jamaican people them on $9,000. You see me?
Yeah, man, we have beg little changes tonight, man. But even if you're in America, you get $350. The living condition is different because you can't take even $100 and stack up yourself a food for 2 weeks. You can't do that at Jamaica with $9,000.
Yeah, but the rent still high. Still have to pay a high rent up
Yeah,
there.
but remember, you know, you can still see your rent out of it too. But Jamaica, you can't see nothing out of $9,000.
Yeah, but them at $28,000 them for pay the people them for minimum wage a week time.
Me never put it too much. Me say give me 118 or 120 then if you not go.
$200 them forget Miss Donna. Not tell them about the 18,000. $200 them forget the people them too wicked. Or them can give the people them $50 a week time for work.
Boy, I mean, no,
Or
no.
$55. That 9,000 come to you know. Or $55.
No.
Yeah. And $100 for $14,000. Not even $100 them I give the people them.
True, because the US drop.
You see me? So them for give the people them $200 and pay them $28,000 them for give them a week time. So people can send them people to go to school. And that's why so much criminal down there because they don't work for the $9,000.
And everybody a look on the criminality part, but them now do something for what cause the criminal them for do what them a do.
But that's how the system is set up in all like country them, you know, them pressure the poor people them for lock them up in the jail. And that them do them. Pay them little or nothing so them no want to work. Right now it's up here so with the black American them, none of them no work. The whole of them sit down on welfare and get free money a month time and have 1,000 pitney. Them something they do just because of cheap labor. Where them pay up so they now work for $10 an hour. Only the people them who migrate from them country come here work for it.
Oh, for the $350.
Yeah. The people them are born and grow up here and now work for that.
Wow.
One of them stay home and live for welfare and get food stamp on them something there and weak. You see me? So I mean, them have little leeway up here so to get away from little struggles. But Jamaica just stop the people in from a little $9,000. If you lose your work, you can't find no more work.
No more work.
You see, up here, so you can't find work. Only for different kind of opportunity up here, so.
And then the supervisor them and the manager them treat them like S.
Yeah.
Eh?
You know, so. Yeah, them people are down there, so some of them go like them own the people them company. Supervisor them.
True. Because when the girl tell me, say, Miss Donna, I work at the place and I have to let in the vehicle then we come in the plaza. And she say, if no can come and she say she go sit down little. Then call her and tell her if go out in the back. Bless her.
Man, a modern day slavery we are living right now.
Thank you so much. Here can other people are call.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. Nobody know that if you hear them plight. Some of them Them a work with all the Chinese, them God forbid, and the Indian them down a town. And if you never hear how they angle them. But they can't do no better, them have to go out, they go do the work. Good night.
Good night, Auntie. You know, that is why I like you because one thing with you, you come out and you stand up for poor people.
Thank you.
Auntie, that $1,000,
Your ears a bit low, miss. Yours a bit low.
$9,000 can't even bring you to the supermarket
Me
to
I tell
bus
you.
next to them. Bus fare. Auntie, not easy out here, and I'm glad that you touch on this topic, and I hope that the change can start on your platform. I hope that everybody watch it and just make a difference.
Yeah,
So,
you're really low. Let me see if my phone low. Hold on. Come in hardly hear you.
yes, I'm saying that you touch on this topic, and I hope that the change can start from here.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
All right, bless up.
Yeah, we are calling out, we are asking you, please do something for the minimum wage, no? Me get it, me while me take it up, me have it for deal with that daytime and listen. And when me hear this ladies today story, Miss Melita, oh she dep on her foot for 14 hours. Half hour what alone. The government by law if you know on the labor on the line a workplace. A 1 hour any company who now work for now work for 8 hours. Is 1 hour lunchtime you no forget. 1 hour from 12 to 1. That is mandatory by the government. You're not supposed to get half hour and 35 minutes lunch and 25 minutes lunch. Tell them son of so it go. But guess what? You can't tell them because when you go a ministry of labor now come out tight because they now come to them and they now write them. Good night.
Good night, Auntie.
Yes, ma'am.
From today, when me hear you with the topic, may I say thank you, Jesus. Auntie, me go by the airport, figure look at work. So me just went into an office and asked them if, are you hiring? And they said yes. They tell me what to bring, and I bring them in. So after I did an orientation, after the orientation, I did the test and passed it. So I thought now they would call and interview you and tell you how much you are going to be working for. And to be known, they just call me, tell me to come and pick up the ID. So because I need the job, I went for the ID. Next, I started to work. So I saw a friend and I asked her, how much is it? Because they didn't say anything and I don't see the manager. The girl tell me it's $257. $237.50 per hour. I said, what? I calculated same time. I said, but that's 9,500 per week. I can't afford for that. I said, I'm too professional and hard working. I said, from I was born, I never worked for that. So I wait for the head supervisor. I work one day. I asked for the supervisor that called me into work. I said, how much I'm going to be working for? Because I've made a mistake. I should not start the work
Till you hear about your
I
peer.
know how much I'm going to be working for. She said she don't know. I should ask the manager. I said, tell me the truth. Because everybody said it's you in charge of us. And you know, she tell me. So I said, no, I cannot pay too fair and work for that. So I gave them back the ID and come back to my house. Yeah, I gave them the ID. I said, that's cruelty. Work hard for 9,500.
And out of the airport, you know, you do so much long shifts because the plane delay all the while. And when you work all delay, double up shift, sometimes you work till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock at night. And God bless when you're done, you will do 5 double up shift or overtime. And when you get your pay, if you pay 9,000, all you look, you see put on pan it a $1,000. All of them, the hour they gone down the drain. Cause me, I tell them
And
I
then
used to work out there.
auntie, it's 6 days per week. They said it's 1 day off. I said no, it's 40 hours per week. Anything over 40 hours
It's
is
overtime.
overtime. They said no, it's 6 days, 96 hours.
Any company you are going to go work, you're supposed to find out your salary, your days off, and how much
Me
hours
say,
you are going to work. The
auntie,
first
I could
thing.
have beat myself. Me say me could have beat myself and me say me tired of stay home and glad and listen to one girl what tell me. Me say no man, you cannot give people wrong information. And me couldn't see the manager, so me just give them the pass. Me say no, me too hard working. Me say anyone me
9,500.
could work hard, me can't work for that. Me say me don't know how people do it, how they finance children and that, how them do it. Me say me no hustle. Me no hustle
Jesus.
fit take people out clothes when them show it to it or depend on tip. Me say me satisfied with me pay, but me cannot work for that.
Me say when me hear the lady say she work for 14 hour and 12 hour and half hour lunch she get and she turn up all day. And she say one policeman look on her and say, you trained for stand up? And she said she never take it for nothing. Cause the policeman go there all the while and see her. And she said the policeman said, you trained for stand up? And she said, no. When you take a stop her foot bottom, them get numb. And whole it more I go through it. Whole it more damage them back. Damage themselves for minimum wage job and I know where fi go them have to they home sit down. Whole heap in a Jamaica now nobody fi go to.
Love you, you know, man. That's why me have to love you. You're the best. Stand up for the people, them anti-talk. No stop talk.
But this is not nothing bad. This we are ask them to look over the labor laws. All of them were at in a power. When you hold on, when you go in a parliament, have a day when you say no, make we restructure this. Make we look out for the poorer class we put we in a power. Make we look out for the one them we go on the bus. Make we look out for the one them in a stadium who have a orange shirt and a shape bell and a thumb office. Make we look for the one them who say show. Make we look for the one them who say pow. Cause rich people now come out, come to the phone.
That's why
Some of them
people
never
do
want
them
to
some
vote.
minimum wage.
And when you live in a garrison, them are come for you to go
people
vote.
they don't have no heart, no conscience. And
So
that's
do
why
something
we
for
not
the
work
poorer
for
class them. When you live in a garrison, you can't say you not go vote for either party. If you live in a labor right area, them a take you out to go vote. And if you live in a PMP area, them a tell you say you have to come out go vote. So why when time we have to go out they go vote? Why is it that we can't get little money afterwards to we pay? Our parents, our friends, they want to work out there.
Me glad you up on the topic, man. Me glad.
Garrison mean
Man,
ghetto.
cause people them wicked. Oh my God, me sorry for the woman them. Me say me not make nobody use me.
Alright, man,
Nobody
bless
too
up yourself.
wicked.
Bless
So
up
yeah
yourself.
man, thanks.
Yes.
Yeah man, thanks.
You see? When you vote for changes, betterment. And you vote for your MP or your what you call the people that are coming in your area. When you vote the politician, them promise we a whole heap of things. And a lot of the times, them promise with the things empty promises. A lot of them don't fulfill it. While you have some stand up to them promise, some of them you don't see them again till when election time. Nobody not have a problem with that. But look out for we know. Look out for the poorer class. The minimum wage just turn up at $9,000. Every year, everything raise except it. All it go up at $500 more or $1,000 more or $300 more. Good night.
Good night, Auntie. How are
Yes,
you?
I'm fine. The
Yes,
lady
I'm
story
glad to
broke
hear
my
that.
heart today.
I know. I'm so glad that you touched that topic because It is a terrible in Jamaica with what the government is doing. I mean, whether PNP or Labour, this is just horrible for the young people, the new generation coming up. Because also, I wonder if Jamaica realized that Chinese that open business in Jamaica for the first 3 years they paid no taxes, no taxes, and yet for the first 3 years, and this is real. Check it out, look it up. And yet, when they employ the people, they give them nothing, and they overwork them and treat them so bad. The government need to change this. No wonder we have so much crime, so much young people suffering. They get out of college, they don't can't get a job. They go to high school, they still can't get a job. And I tell you, in America, this man mentioned earlier that most people on welfare. Well, in America, welfare system don't work like that in America anymore. People going out to work. Because when you go on welfare, it means that you're not getting enough money. Not even the food stamp can help that much. People going out to work as teenagers, my teenagers, work over $300 every week to do whatever they want to do. Okay, that's what they take home after taxes. In McDonald's, Taco Bell, here and there, what they call it, Uber, just deliver food and all that kind of stuff. And it's way better than Jamaica. And these are teenagers now. They can able to shop and buy whatever they want. Just imagine the young people in Jamaica when they
True.
graduate from school, nothing. They don't have nothing to look to. There's nothing set up for them. You know? Come on, man, the government needs to do something about this. This is not today thing. This has been going on for a long time.
Let me tell you,
Very long time.
yes. Thank you so
And
much, ma'am.
yes, and I'm glad to say that to you too. You have a wonderful night and
Yes.
God bless you. And I tell you, things will change if we all step out. If we
Yes,
all
and
stand up,
talk.
it will change.
Yes.
All right, have a good
Yes.
night.
Somebody say yes, still go vote. It is your constitutional right to vote. The country have to have a prime minister. So if nobody not go out go vote, who are go run the country? We vote and we implement things. We talk about things. It's not everything will come. But when me listen to the lady's story today, and it a core in my heart. Me never know the ear when me I say. Somebody that jump and then when then can go, you hear the lady say, Ministry of Labour and this and that and not now come out tight. Not the woman they woman no gonna look shafi or look help or spine damage because of the long standing. Yes, she work in a company for so long. Not for we mother. Work in a restaurant. With auntie, with sister, with cousin. Work in a restaurant, work in a factory. Work in a store. All both. Turn up. My stepmother. My mother-in-law used to work in a cigar company. Till all she got foreign now. And the way she used to wrap cigar down at one big company named Gore or whatever. I saw her and shake sometime. She sometimes you see her do so. Because she sit down literally and roll the cigar. And they never used to get good pay. When they want cheap labor, then come to Jamaica France go buy world free zone. I never know a free zone till I keep. Me no even know if them something there. We need the Minister of Labour and Social Security to put more keen interest in the poor people them. Like myself, yeah. Good night.
Good night, Auntie Dan. I love that what you're talking about.
Thank you.
You know what, so the other day I was working at a school and I was getting less than the minimum wage, less than 9,000.
One lady said she get $12,000 every 2 weeks for clean up school.
At $7,000 a week we use there again. And them say the government, the ministry say it don't goes for the janitors them.
Yeah there.
So me want to know if the janitors them not have bills to pay and children to send to school just like everybody else. $7,000 a week and a $9,000 a week. Them say God, one a $7,000 a week. And when them don't draw NIS, education tax, housing trust, out of it.
And every week, ma'am, every month, every minute, the government have put how much $1 billion in this year bill, how much $1 million for crime, how much $1 million for this, and the things them will cost the crime. Nah, get no sugar pea now. Because no for them have pitney, they can't find it to give them, and they say, can't get no work.
When them do get something to do, in a pay nothing, and they prefer to go walk and teeth, they have to go work for that.
The
So the
society
crime never
fail.
done.
$1 million gone in this year. This every minute you hear how much $1 million government are pumping in this year road, in this year hotel, in this year dara,
Make you
in
wake up
this
tomorrow
and
morning and
nothing
they say
are
Prince
pumping
Charles.
I
They
poor
wake up,
people them.
until then, they wake up tomorrow morning and say Prince Charles are come here. Everybody road that town fix. And then how the money, they say they have the money, every road fix you when income. And people out there suffer now get it. Thank you for the topic, wait, but lie down in my bed and listen to you, darling. God
The lady
bless
pull
you.
up my spirit to the man.
Yeah, man, God
As
bless
a
you.
yes, as a nation, as a Jamaica, as a Caribbean people,
We put
we're
them in
very
we are the
powerful.
government, you know, we put them which part there, because we don't our vote, them can't do which part today, you know.
When they me
Them
say
there, you know.
20 odd million, must say 21 or 22 million come for road work for Christmas. I mean, you
Oh,
no million gone in a minimum wage for worker, them want to kill out themselves. All kind
and
of
if you
something, and
and you
them
have
think that we
somebody
are beg.
employer them, if you reach, if you have to, if you ask them, if you work until 3 o'clock, them are just if you rest of hours the way you never work out of your pay.
And you now get your 1 hour lunch time.
And you now get your 1 hour lunch time.
Hmm?
That's true. I'm glad we are talking about that. Then God bless you. Keep up your good work.
Yeah, man.
All right, take care, my dear.
Yes, we not say nothing. We just ask that them re-look, them revamp up the labor laws and the minimum wage for the sufferer them. Good night.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, Auntie Donna.
Yes. Good night.
Good evening. How are you?
I am fine.
Good. I'm calling from America.
Yes.
I just heard a gentleman on there talking about Americans are lazy. That's not a fair statement.
Him should have said
I work
some.
hard. Huh?
He should have said some Americans. Speak up a little loud.
He says, well, I thought I heard him say all, but I
Them
mean,
say
that's not a
no. Him say some of the job them American not do it. And the people them from different country do it.
Yeah, well, listen, I think they need to form a union over there. I'm the president of my union.
You're the
And we
president.
fight
Speak
for
up a
it.
little loud. You're the president of what?
Of the union.
What
I'm the president
union?
of my union. Huh?
Speak up a little loud. I don't know if it's my phone tonight or what, but we're not hearing you clearly.
Yes. Oh, I say, well, I'm the president of my union. We form unions over here. When
Oh, you're
people
the
are
president of your
unfairly,
union.
yes.
What kind of union?
It's called Communication Workers of America.
Oh, it's
So
Communication
people,
Workers of America. What do you do?
so what do I do? I'm the president for my union. So we speak against people who are treated unfairly, people who are, for unfair wages and things of that nature. People who are treated, as less than, someone who gets unfairly by administration. That's what we do. We protect people as far as their working conditions.
Conditions. So where in America are
Yeah,
you based?
I'm in South Jersey.
On New Jersey.
Yes.
So if persons want to reach out to you, how do they get out to you?
How do they get out to me?
Yeah, how do they
Well,
reach out to you?
how can they reach out to me? Well, I'm not on face,
Could you cut?
Facebook or anything.
Okay, you could so
I'm
that
sorry.
so they can Google your company.
Can they? Yeah, they can Google the company. Yes.
What's the
They
name
need
of
to
your
try to form a
company?
union. Huh?
What's the name of your company?
It's called Communication Workers of America, and it's a union.
Okay, so
And
she
and
said it's Communications Workers of America.
yes. So they need to try to form a union, and to form a union, you only need 50 people to form a union over here. I
Okay,
don't know how it works.
I
How it
don't know
works in
about
Jamaica.
Jamaica Union thing, but thank you for the info.
Yes, Auntie Donna. So all Americans aren't lazy though, because I
Okay,
work for I'm a
yeah, we're
simple
gonna
man.
clarify that. So she's saying
Yeah.
the man said all Americans are lazy, but he should have said some Americans. He wasn't deliberately saying that all Americans are lazy. He was saying some of the underpaid jobs, like the $10 an hour, that most Americans
Mhm.
ain't doing it. It's just like people from different countries, Jamaica and some of the other countries that comes there to work.
Yeah, and actually, I work as a psychologist. Actually a psychologist as well, though too. Not only am I the president of my union, I'm a psychologist as well, and I work at a facility, for people, helping people that are, with mental disabilities.
Okay. Uh, all right. Thank you so much for the info. Thank you so much.
All right, Auntie Donna.
God bless you.
God
Yes.
bless you too.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so she says she work with a union. If you are getting unfair treatment in America, you can reach out to her company, etc. Good night. Hello? Turn
Hello?
off the live, please.
Hello.
Yes, good night.
Good night, Donna. How are you
I
doing?
am fine.
All right. Calm down a little bit. I don't want you to get so emotional. All right?
Yes.
You have some good points, but what I want you to do is to balance out the argument. So when they hear you, they hear the argument minus the emotion.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Thank you.
All right. Now listen. The minimum wage is not a stipulation that they are supposed to pay that.
It's
Right?
just
Understand that?
it's a guide.
It's a guideline. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But what we have is people who own businesses, one who are in charge, who are unfair.
Okay.
So they treat people bad. Now, the minimum, the labor law is good. It's a damn good law. The LRIDA is a damn good law. But it is not followed. And the other thing is, us as workers, we don't follow through on our rights.
True.
Right? So we allow people to walk over us, not realizing the power that we have. Right? So if you stand up and if you notice now, unions are not the thing like one time. Because they were the voice of the people,
Back then.
Right? Back then. So if you notice now, workers not right, so no workers not have no bucketive now, I don't know if you notice that the unions are missing. So workers not have no bucketive. So who are gonna fight for the workers? Right? So even if the government moves the minimum wage to $12,000, how are they gonna get the minimum wage to work? Laws depend on people for them to work. You understand what I say?
Mm-hmm. So,
And people are unfair. Look at the security guards and how they treat security guards. Until the other day, when the law came out from the Supreme Court that they were not contract workers, but employees. You see, up to now, them not put it into place. You see what I say?
yes, because I saw an
Take yourself
article
as an example
yesterday.
now. Because you could have paid because you have workers, don't it?
Yes.
You have workers. Why you don't pay minimum wage?
No, never.
Why? No, I say why? Why you don't pay minimum wage?
Because I could have never go have somebody that work for me in my kitchen and I give them $9,000 then come Monday to Friday. $9,000.
Right, because you consider it unfair. You understand what I say?
Yes.
You are consider it unfair. The man out the road say him in a business to make a profit. And if he not see him bottom line, no work, no administrative thing, no overhead cost, now go affect him bottom line. Right? But you see, people are in a position where they have to work. And they say they rather work for the liquor that them can get than don't work at all. Which is how they must it out.
So what are you implying is that the workers, the minimum wages, right? Them don't stand up for what them believe in. So if them say them want
And
$15,000,
because they don't have no bucketive. Them don't have no bucketive because the union not there.
and then you are saying that the employers who employ them are the one that is not being considered because the government give them a guideline. So why can't the government put the minimum wage at a 15,000 or a 20,000 guideline for them to follow instead of the
No, but
9,000?
listen to what I say, Donna. Listen to what I say. Because the minimum wage is $9,000 now, and them not follow it.
No, but if them put it at 15,000 or 20,000, at least them a get that.
No, they wouldn't get it either. That's what
Of
I'm
course,
saying
them
to
would
you.
have to get it. If
No,
the government,
no, Donna,
no, ma'am, stick a pin.
No, they would not get it.
Ma'am, stick a pin.
No, Donna.
Ma'am, just
They
listen.
would not get it
Let me
because they're
interject
not
here.
being fair.
Let me interject here for you 1 second. When you came on, you said to me that the minimum wage is a guideline. Now, if the government change the guideline from $9,000 to $20,000 for say, the companies will have to follow in that guideline. They could not pay them under the 9,000.
Donna, you just said a while ago that there were people who were getting $7,000 or $12,000 for 2 weeks.
What? No, after tax. I am saying to you.
No, because people were earn under $1 to $1.5 million, $1.5 million and less don't pay income tax. That's number one.
Hold on a second. When you work into a company, whether it is collected by the government or by the company, when you get your pay, you see how much come out for NHT, how much come out for this, or how much come out for that. I am saying if the government set a guideline of $20,000, these employers cannot pay you $5,000 or $9,000 because you're gonna say no, sir. The minimum wage is 15,000. I understand about the income tax part of it because you have to work a certain amount to pay the NIS or whatever part. But if the guideline is $20,000, nobody now go at any of the big company them go stand up and work in there for $10,000 when government say $20,000 minimum wage.
But Donna, so what would make them pay the $20,000 if
because the government gives the guideline? Because
but the minimum wage, but the $9,000 is a guideline.
Yes, but none of them is getting the guideline. So if the government implement the $20,000, none of them are going to get the $20,000 for the guideline, which is much far way better than the 9,000. You have to give them it.
Because I look at management and I look at people differently.
No, but you are saying that the 9,000 is a guideline.
People are unfair because people are unfair and inconsiderate. Me not trust them the way they. You trust them to pay it, I don't.
Miss, then why is it that they are getting 9,000 now if the government implement a guideline of $9,000? If the government implement a guideline of $20,000 or $50,000, then the people them who employ them will know that, okay, when you come to the company, you have the mandatory is $20,000 for minimum wage. I cannot pay you under, but I can pay you more. Because nobody now got here's a minimum wage at $20,000 and when they get the job, they might take $9,000. So it has to be above.
But hold on, all right. So if the government set the guideline at $20,000, do you know that have implications for other workers?
What kind of implications?
Because if the minimum wage is set at $20,000, say for me, say for me who work in an office, right? Mm-hmm. That will affect my rate, you know.
Well, we don't care about your rate. The government should work out on your rate. So you want to tell me that if the government set a minimum...
Donna, they cannot set one. They have to be the overarching body.
All right. So why is it that? Why is it?
Look out for just
interjection.
One and not look out for
interjection. The other. Why is it that the minimum wage? You saying you are getting better paid now than the minimum wage? So why is it that if the government implements something for the minimum wage, you are saying that it's going to affect the office worker? The office workers have always been getting better paid than the minimum wage.
But it's going to have it's a domino effect. It must affect. It is going to affect them.
Well, let them start out the domino effect for the worker them in the office, but give the minimum wage
to them. Not saying that.
All right. Do you believe that you do 9 hours sitting on your ass, right? I'm sorry for being disrespectful, not that in that manner, because I'm a bit high-tone now. You get 9 hours, your regular pay 8 hours. Start sitting down. you work in the office. The minimum wager get 8 hours standing, tiling, different other work is the same 8 hour work, but yet still you sit down, that one out there cleaning up, doing this, doing that, and you still go and get more pay and you in a more comfortable position. So why is it that you are saying that if they give them 20,000, them have to raise phone pay?
But no, but I'm not saying if you're going to raise my pay. I'm just saying it's going to have repercussions on my pay because.
But we not care about the office people. Them pay, make them deal with that.
No, but Donna, I employ a helper too. So that if they raise the minimum wage to $20,000, I can't pay $20,000.
Look here.
I can't pay $20,000, you know. So by virtue of that fact, some people are out of work too.
Look
so
here.
What do you do then?
Look here.
What do you do then?
As always been, minimum wage at $9,000 now. And office worker pay good at there $40,000. So make some amendment to phone pay and pay the minimum wage at them. We not get no pay from long time. Them correct fee. Unu work out, unu go pay. This is how much money unu figure.
But what I'm saying is that you're saying, I hear the argument, you know, because I understand the I'm not in agreement with the 9,000 minimum wage. I'm just saying that it is just a guideline, right?
Yes.
And the government did not stipulate that anybody should get $9,000. There was no stipulation.
Miss, there was no stipulation, right? But that is the guideline, as you say. And that is what a lot of companies look for. Okay, exactly, the government says 9,000, I am paying 9,000. Like a lot of the Indian, Chinese, and the black-owned business in Kingston. If you go and do a survey down there, because I do it. I go in a lot of wholesales and I question the work of them. What how much MP
right, but what is not the labor law that the government needs to change for that, Donna? Is the what you call it, the investment, how the people and the kind of rules that they give the people that are coming to invest. It's the investment they need to
Miss, but anyway you take it, if the government say 5,000 or 9,000, that the Chinese them and the Indian them and most of them are pay. Go in a 10 store. You do a survey. Sometimes I go in a wholesale. Hold on. I'm gonna get somebody else get a call now. And you ask 10 different wholesale how much staff them get. Just talk to one of the girls them at the window.
That has always been, but what I'm saying is that because that has always been, what they need to look at is how they attract investors. Because the wage is one of the ways that they use to attract investors.
Miss, you know, you still not get the point. You are in the office, so you are speaking on behalf of the office. I'm speaking for the small man. First thing you say, I am too passionate about what I am saying. And I have to be passionate about something that I have been through. And the people who do the same job like me, office attendant, security guards, hotel worker, some hotel worker, chicken place worker, party place worker, were being treated unfairly, working for hours, standing in a hot oven and all kind of climate weather and all kind of standing condition and not getting any pay for it, while the company make millions per month. So what happened to those people?
And that's what I'm saying is
anyway, I'm after run now. Thank you for your input. Somebody's called. I want to give somebody else another chance. All right, thank you. All right. Good night, good night, good night. Hello?
Good night, Auntie Donna.
Yes, sir, good night.
Yeah, I like the topic here.
Thank you. Hold on a second, sir. Guys, please like up the live, like, share, and subscribe. Like up the live, like up the live. Give Auntie Donna some live. Admin use up. Like up the live. Moderators, like up the live. Yes, go ahead. Good night.
Good night. Yeah, man, you're on a good topic. From a long time, I've been saying that the reason why you find so much poor people in Jamaica is because we are underpaid, you know?
True.
Yeah,
and if you look at it, if you look out against the pay, them fire you.
Them fire, definitely. And I think the government of the country, they are doing a bad job. It doesn't matter which party, all of them is the same thing. Yeah, because their pay is quite enough for them, you know.
Of course, of course, they might get a big pay.
Yeah, whole money, you know, but just because people don't know, but they're getting a lot of money. You understand? And $9,000. What do you think? By the time you pay taxi fare to go to work, in $9,000
Yes.
finished.
The $9,000 done.
I tell you, I have my daughter and she working $20,000 for the month. I know the reason why I tell her to go continue and go is because I don't want she to sit down and get lazy.
Yeah.
$20,000 for the month. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
So when you check out the fare, she pay $400 per day. You understand? So she have nothing left
Me say,
for the
enough of
month.
them, take it from me, I never know if me can pronounce the word. Enough of them employer and people, management, supervisor, them a get exorbitant big pay. Whole heap of high
Yes,
big
of
pay
course.
them a get. And the little
Of
one them
course.
that say yeah, them a ball out and say where them a go get. Them no want the little man pay come up. So the little man and them a do the same hours. Even the little man a tile more than them, but yet still the little man pay enough for raise.
Definitely, because I listened to the lady a while ago, and she debating and is that if okay if the lower class of people pay go up, they who work in harvest pay have to go up as well. Come on, somebody pay have to rise, and you can't be working $9,000 for the month for the week. That is stupidness.
True.
That's why you find so much poor people. That's why you find so much poor people, and so much crime and all them things. We are not supporting crime, you understand, but I think the government can really look into certain situation. You understand, talk to the business people, them come together, because if the poor class of people start to work certain amount of money, the government still have to get tax from them too.
Sir, one time another year I must say last year, me see police go up and strike. And quick time they tap up them pay. Quick
You understand?
time. I bet you
Right,
if I
right.
did minimum wage I go up and strike nothing would happen.
Definitely, definitely,
Mm-mm.
definitely. But continue. You're doing a good work, Auntie Dana.
Thank you so
You know,
much,
and
sir.
a lot of people, you know, love what they are doing.
Thank you.
So keep up the good work.
God bless. Yes. Let me tell you, we have to want the changes. The laws need implementation. They need to implement certain laws with the labor law. And that we just ask the government. Like how we come out today, and if you really glean a story from the Supreme Court, them say the social media frenzy. That means that they are listening. Let me see. Them say the social media feedback for the security them. That is why the government look into it and making steps for change certain things. So when we talk on social media, them are here. So if them can looking at the security guard when I try to do something, we are asked to do it for the normal minimum wage of them. Whether you we not bash you know, we are just to implement changes. Put out stiffer warning and penalty. Any company want to catch a underpay the worker them, mistreat them and deal with them certain way, give charge them. Implement changes in the labor laws. The people them in the office, give them more customer service relation for deal with the little man them when they come in. Now make them have to wait 2 year, 1 year, 3 year, 6 months to get the answer from a case that them bring in come a Ministry of Labor. Because that is what is happening. You can't go there this week and them say, okay, 2 weeks time, come back for a review. Or when you go, you hear say this case still a check out. And the case still a check out. And when you take a stock it null, it gone out, rad out, gone away, vapor out, you don't know nothing more. And you the small man go sit down back. Good night.
Hello, Auntie Dana.
Yes, good night.
Good night. Can I take that if you like it?
Yes, go ahead, ma'am. Eh? Yes. Alright, message me and tell me. Call Miss Paula and tell me where, yeah? Alright. What name? Alright. If I go look at this start that for me drive for them though. Alright, bless you. Yes. Let me tell you something. Me fi be careful, man. The Prime Minister hate me. The Prime Minister idiot. A lot of the time them not listen this, but them aid listen to it. And them secretary and them we take things out tight. You think I saw it go? Enough of the time them want hear from the common person. Them want hear from the ghetto people them. They want hear from the lower society. A lot of the time them want things that could have been done because them never get no eggs up on it or they never get to see. Them a listen this, them a watch this. Somebody from here in government a watch. I don't know is who, but it's gonna reach back. And might be we're going to get some solution. I will hear say something that gonna come up. A whole heap of changes needs to making at the labor law in Jamaica. That needs to review and revamp. I mean I put my mouth at ground. So good night. Hello, good night.
Good night, Auntie Donna.
Yeah.
You really rough, because even the poor bartender them were in the bar get better pay than with the security guard them, better than with
Lord
enough of them young
Jesus.
people they are get pay. They
Lord
wicked.
Jesus.
That lady they were just called, she are one of them wicked boss they too.
No, allegedly, ma'am.
She are one of
Allegedly.
them. She are one. Either she's a government worker or she are one of them. That's why she has stick out so much. Jamaican them a go through, cause when you get $9,000 a week, you have rent for pay, light bill, water bill. Aye, that's why so much robbery and killing in Jamaica, cause that can't do nothing. So they have to go out and look it same way.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Me feel it to me heart for we young people in Jamaica. That's why me have to run away from down there. You rough down there.
That's why you run away.
Auntie Dana, yeah, yes, Auntie Dana. But me not like people with bias, man, and the government need to do something about it.
True.
They have to do something about it.
True.
It get out of hand unless killing and robbery nah stop I go stop at Jamaica.
True.
It will never stop it for them. There's something them are going with. You have a point, because you see if they put up the minimum wage, they have each one of the business owner them have to go by where the government say.
Yeah.
And right now it come like the government not even have no talk or China around Jamaica and them they look for something there.
All different nations around out here now, ma'am.
Alright. India and China, everybody out to take over the country.
True.
Me sorry for poor little Jamaica down there.
Thank you.
Because a good fire warrior down there, that's why Jamaica keep up till now.
Thank you, ma'am. Let me
Alright,
read two
Auntie Dana, have a
messages.
good
Yes.
night.
Thank you. Let me read two messages. So one is full of red. Alright, the first message. Good night, Auntie Dana, on your topic. Good night, Auntie Dana. On your topic, it is very interesting. This is the side of you that I like. Keep up the good work. Sitting in bed watching you on my big screen. I am so proud of you. Thank you so much. Go and watch me on your big screen. Like up the live, guys. I 4,000 odd. I want to pay your Auntie Dana not even have 2,000 likes. And the money me I beg. Thanks for the super chat. Hold on, little. Good night, Auntie Dana. I work for a specific company in Jamaica as a gardener. I take care of the grounds, water the flowers, weed them up, weed out the bad things out of them. I am the gardener for the company, the flowers. I work outdoors. Auntie Dana, to tell you how these bosses are prejudiced. A boss was having a function at his house. One of the A boss was having a function at his house. One of the manager, who is his son, invited me, told me that I must come because it was a function that was keeping there. Auntie Dana, when I went, he told me that I must dress nice and come. Auntie Dana, when I went, the boss saw me there, came over to me at the poolside and said, who invited you here? This event was not for you. Auntie Dana, I was so ashamed. I told him that his son invited me there. When he went to the son was at a different part by the pool. I saw him talking to the son. I was about to leave when the son and him came over. And he said he apologized. Auntie Dana, I left right away because I was the man that cleaned up the yard. and water the flowers, I was not welcome. And this man is a big man in Jamaica, prominent at that too, on TV and all, but acting like he's all that. Because I was the gardener, I was not welcome. Auntie Donna, I don't want to tell you because you will talk it on the live, and then I don't have a job. But might be they know because of what I write and tell you. Wow. Lord Jesus, let me leave this. I don't want to go, I don't want you to lose your job. Him say him work as a gardener, groundsman at a company. There was a seminar there, and the boss son invited him to come. Mercy God. They want to see injustice. Want to see it. I drink the water. Boss team, they ask him who invite him there. When him take a stop, him son tell him say him, and him say, I leave him, I go leave when the sun come over. You know see the prejudice to a go on in Jamaica because the man out there take up the dog field, and the man a chop grass, and the man a water flowers. Him not credible, and him not edible, and him not presentable, and him not kind of no farmer edible for there the function. Mighty God, good night. Whoa. That one I pull up my cane. But I left same time. I would have take up my things because that is an embarrassment at highest level. And for show you how some of them deal with people. You have some boss too in a house. Employers will deal with them helper like them as some slave and angle them certain way and treat them. Let me tell you no, God not sleep. God, good night.
Good night, Auntie.
Yeah, good night.
I think that is a very important topic because look at it. You get 9,000 per week, right?
Mm.
And you have a child, right, where you have to buy snack to go to school. You're looking about 3,000 a year, so.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, a school bus taking that child to school. You're looking for the next 3,000 a year, so. How much left out of that money?
No left out there, ma'am. God
No,
bless.
no left out there. No food, no prepare for the house out, that's it. So it is hard for you, Auntie. Hard for you, all that lady we call, oh God, you can't know, say, all fear, all who she employ have to work very hard for that 9,000 because she's biased. Just as when the lady next lady will say, I'm not speaking out. But say, you can know session of deal with our worker good. You don't need an eyeglass and I need nothing to know. Trust me.
True.
But this is very hard and it's a hope tonight that God knows. If them will listen because the feast of them not listen to them are going to hear and God talk to them, make them say yes, enough is enough. Like them can 9,000 can't do nothing. Nothing. Sometimes when you go to supermarket, you have to watch all the register. You have to take up and put back.
Of
You
course.
understand it? So embarrassing. And that's why sometimes when you go to town at wholesale, let me know and going there, they hear the girl then. If I juice with me now, if I juice with me. And I beg them one beg, but them don't have it for you.
True.
Alright, Auntie.
God bless you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hold on. Alright, thank you for the super chat, guys. Jamaica. Good night, Auntie Dana. I am here. I was working in Alpha and good night, Auntie Dana. I was working in Alpha into a hairdressing salon to clean up the ear shop. Auntie Dana, just listen what I have to say carefully. Read with understanding. It was about 15 different booths in the hairdressing shop. I had to go there in the evening from 6 o'clock and leave at 10 or sometimes 9. That is 4 hours. Auntie Dana, you know how they trim hair and cut hair in hairdressing shop. I had to clean down all of the hairdressing boot them, wipe down, sweep up. Sometimes I am trying to get up the ear off the place. And Auntie Dana, they were to collect money, each of them, to pay me. And Auntie Dana, guess how much these ladies wanted me to pay? $100. $100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 1 wanted to pay me for the week, telling me about they have to pay how much for chair. I couldn't get $10,000 Auntie Dana. It was Monday to Saturday. And it's all top girls them in there doing nails and ear. Sometimes they're collecting up money to pay me. Some give 500, some give 1,000, some say they don't make any money and they don't have any money. And mind you, it was for the week. Auntie Dana, I had to leave that job and now doing my little hustling at home because these same people that you're working with, they're making lots of money and you who doing the hard work, they don't want you to pay. So sometimes if you see them Jamaican them and the one them want to make 2 shilling and treat the one them want to do the hard work in their places bad. She said she was working in her hairdressing shop and she got there evening time 6 o'clock to clean up the hairdresser. And she said, guess how much them did that PR? Rastaja. Monday to Saturday. And them figure $1,000. Some I give 5 or some I say them no make no money. They only know she said slavery still a go on. Hairdresser and nail technician make good money a week time. So I never nothing for each of them give $2,000 a week to that lady and make she get 120,000. Each of them give even $2,000 a week. No sir. Good night.
Good night, my dear.
Yes, ma'am.
That is why I love you so much. These topics that you touch on is the hardcore of what people are facing in Jamaica.
True.
This lady that called you from the office, you never give her the chance to finish her sentence. But what she was trying to say, why it would affect her salary, it means that if she have a helper at her home, she would not want to pay those person $20,000. She would still want to pay them the $9,000. If you listen to her carefully, that is what she was trying to put out. But you never give her the chance because she was just going around the corner.
Mommy listen to her because she was saying it was the guideline. So she has said if them get $20,000, she not gonna get no money in a fair pocket. So at all times the richer I look out to see them rich pocket and the poor pocket are gonna always empty.
To be paying somebody who is helping her at our house that as minimum wage for $20,000. That's exactly what she was going around the corner and going around the bush, but she never come out playing. But she don't think it would be fair for her to pay a helper $20,000 as the guideline if the government implemented to be $20,000. But Auntie Dana, the other day I had to make reference to somebody the other day and said, Donna pay our worker them far more than the minimum wages.
Look for little Trishana. Little Trishana come down and sit down and stand us up. And at $20,000 me pay her a week time.
I used that reference to my friend and I said, look at Trishana. Look at Trishana and Donna pay her $20,000 to come sit down and laugh and chat with the customer them and put little hand wash in the people them and sanitize and whatever, and then she gone out the road, gone chat and whatever. I said, can you imagine those people who working in the kitchen and those who are sitting there selling our cake, how much they get per week?
Then we tell you, they're not telling a lie.
Our country. So this lady now, she's saying that it would be fair for them to pay like they like the helper they owe $20,000. That's exactly what she was trying to say.
Because for them pay I go in, for them big check I go deep down in.
Right. So they wouldn't want to pay their helper.
Well, me know say after tonight, Mr. Samuda and the team.
But Auntie Dana, $9,000. What that can people have to pay rent in Jamaica? They have to pay light bill. They have to pay water bill. Not to mention food. Not to mention lunch money for the kids. $9,000. What that can do?
Not all.
I think Andrew need or somebody who is listening from Andrew's office. The Prime Minister need to take up this ASAP for Christmas and give people a good Christmas. Raise the minimum wages to $20,000 by now in December, and the country
and do something about it. Yes.
Do something drastic.
Me I beg you now.
Mr. Prime Minister, I am begging you. Do it for the Christmas so that people will
have a smile on them face. It's not ever enough, but it will help.
Have a nice dinner on their table. $20,000 is nothing for you to raise it and let it be the guideline. Who can pay the 21 and 22,000? So be it.
Thank you.
Not less
than $20,000. Have a blessed night, and that's why people love you so, Auntie Dana, because
Thank
you have
you.
a heart of gold. Look at today. I said tears came
Me
down
say
my
me I
eyes,
tell you
just
I'm
running
feel
down
it
when
to
I
my
see that
bone.
lady today and see how they treat her. Give her $2,000. That can buy her Pampers.
I mean, never even know she
I'm
wear
telling you.
pampers. I never
But Auntie
even
Dana,
know.
no, anybody who are into that sort of situation would have to wear Pampers because they can't get up to go to the bathroom as often as they want to, so they have to use Pampers. Because we are in that field, and most time that's what you have to do. And the lady have to understand our daughter is young, and it is overwhelming for her to be handling that. Going to school, studying, and
She never
working
know me
for
on the
her
live.
to
You know, she
be,
never know me
yes.
still on the live. You know, she
So
said
we
she
have to
was so sorry
encourage
because she was
her,
just yes. And she young.
the both of them. She's young.
Mm-hmm.
Even we as big people who is in this field, it is very overbearing for us to deal with the patient.
True,
It is
true.
especially when you have to lift them, for her to use her body strength to lift her mother every time. It is overbearing. She can damage her back, and she's young. She's not gonna have a life. She
Life.
have to be
And
there.
sometimes maybe
Yes,
she
so
tired and frustrated and go
she's
home
tired
and she
and
said family
frustrated,
now
and
come.
yes, nobody else is helping her. So
True.
it is overwhelming for a young person to take in that responsibility. Regardless, is our mother. She's doing the best she can, but sometimes she's gonna get frustrated because she's
True.
not gonna have no time for herself.
True.
All right, Auntie Dana, have a good night, my dear.
Yes, ma'am. God bless. See there, see $9,000 you see foreign people them. This are 5,000. This are 1, 2, 3. Taxi fare at Jamaica I must say 150. So 150 go and 150 come. That are $300, right? For the day. Some of them I take 2 taxi. So say take out this. Say take out 3,000 for taxi fare go and come. See 6,000 yeah. I take out this if you have to take 1 taxi. Cause 150 in the morning and 150 in the evening. That's at $300. So if you take 2 taxi at $3,000 a week for taxi fare. If you take 2 different taxi. See well if you out of this here $6,000 you go take out another $3,000 out if you buy lunch for the week. This is $3,000. You gonna have 3 left. Where you know you give your pitney them for lunch money? Where you go take buy food for the week? Tell me now. 2 pound of chicken at $600. You can't buy grocery, you can't go market, you can't do nothing. See it ya? At this way I get out here. At this one I get. See it there? Government. This can't do nothing. Me a beg you. Look over it there, Mr. Samuda. He's a nice brown man. One look at half Chinese, half black. Half Jamaican, half foreign. Nice man. Pretty hair. Me I beg you look over it for me. See there? All I foreign people them don't know what 9,000 look for like at this. Some people drink off this in a one, go in a restaurant or bar. This is $9,000. Once somebody go work for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. And my God, when they get this, they go home with nothing in it. They can't buy grocery. They can't. Lord Jesus. Me I beg you to have mercy upon the minimum wage of them. Have mercy. Good night.
Good night, Auntie.
Yes.
That's why when the people them get chance to go foreign and go and no one come back. The country nice and you can enjoy it alright.
Mm-hmm.
But trust me, it's not a better rose for stay down there. You see when me used to work at Jamaica, me used to have a supermarket job.
Mm-hmm.
And me have to go work from 8 o'clock till 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Me just come home. And through me I go work so early to my time not even breakfast me not get to eat because I'm tired, I'm drained, you dip on your foot. You have to pull half bag of rice, you have to lift up cases of juice, you have to walk and pick up the customer them sitting and serve them and bring them come up front. And even when you do that and if they want give you one little tip, the boss a cuss. But take no tip from nobody.
True.
And that's so. Then while you take no little tip, them have problem with the tip where you get. Then you not get lunch till all after 6. after 7. And a lunchtime that. You did it from morning, you not eat no breakfast. And if you stand up and you crack up and one little biscuit or you drink something, you, a break time you depend. A break time you get like somebody a watch over you like slave.
You know what me
When me
say?
used to get it, them pay seven
Hey, that's
thousand
fine.
dollar.
Shan, you know what me say? You know what me used to say, Shan? When me there my work, me have one boss, the name is Gore. Me can never stop call for your name. You see, anyone of we as office attendant ever sit down and eat with lunch, and anybody ever call you and we are get up, she say, no, sit down and have your lunch. Make somebody else do it and make them wait. You must get up. They calling for a cup or a juice. Cause some of them don't respect you for your lunchtime. And you see Miss Gore, and she a come up. You see if she want a coffee, and she call, she say, is it your guys lunchtime? She a come in at the pantry, come make it herself. She a tell us, say, sit down there, so. Sit and have your lunch. Sit. And she come in and she drink her coffee and she make it and she gone. Some of them, you sit down and you have your lunch as office attendant and then come tell us say they want for them lunch down the road and you feel left for your own car. You know nobody. You don't know what hungry is. You don't know what hungriness is. You don't know what hungrier is. And you don't know what hungry is. But them know and you feel left for your lunch. One thing with Miss Boar, Miss Tamara, them might tell you, sit down and eat. That go and have your lunch. I will come and take it. Sometimes if I you go for their lunch plate and for them lunchtime up and they make it, Mr. Mara come right up with it and put it down in the pantry. And put and scrape out if it scrape out and gone. Some of them you have to get up to Rasta Jah. The way them not have no respect for you. You know nobody when you have clean decks. You know nobody
And
in
I
a some my
lie,
company when you have clean
true
bathroom.
auntie.
You know
And
nobody
sometimes
when you have sweep
when you go
floor.
to work, them a lick out pan what time you for come to work. You're supposed to be your XYZ time and you see them say policy like a 6 o'clock people because if people come there buy any money a flow, them not refuse it. Them
True.
still open. Them not refuse. Them no care about who did it from morning. And I like say we are work on shift. And since me come a foreign me know shift is like you work your
Alright.
8 hour shift, you're entitled to 40 hours a week.
Mm-hmm.
When you check up your work over 70 hours a week
Of course.
down there, and then I raise your pay, then I put little something on your pay. Sometimes we used to make up in there and say we are cook a little food so we can save a little money. And the boss lick out for that you can't cook because it's an inconvenience the time when I work.
True.
So
True.
that can't go on. We
True.
can't find nothing if we do nothing if we come together and say we are save and come together as one. Then lick out for everything. Then why you collect it, then why you cook no little food for share. You can't walk and eat nothing. Them I wonder if a break time you depend. Then walk you down like you're a slave. And even if you didn't know, you can't barely move because sometimes hungry or lick your child or you're weak or whatever. Them a talk about if you not feel good, you can't go home like them not
True.
appreciate like you're replaceable. Somebody
True.
else out there can take your spot. Them don't appreciate you, treat you like your dog and your animal. You
True.
know, fear. A long time them they something they are going to Jamaica. See, the teacher them was to educate the people them all them are relocate. Me not
And I
wrong
gone
them.
all about. That's
Me
true.
not wrong them. It now move right. Jamaica now move right. And if you see you reach at the teacher them was to educate the
Yes.
youngster them for come up for build society for
Mm-hmm.
stay there run the country. You know see where you're at now? It's being broken down. From now it's only gonna get worse. It not get no better.
True.
It not get no better. And you see if you all of we did stand up as one and come together and say, you know what? We not gonna walk to the supermarket, security guard, office attendant, anyone that with them treat but we not gonna work to the guess what? Them would have to do something about it because if we not turn up in other said supermarket they sell, them you think them gonna get up off of them pretty ass go run they go sell? Them
True.
can't do it and them not do it.
Alright, Shanice. Bless up yourself.
Alright,
I
auntie.
love you. Yes. And let me read one of them message. Yeah. Good night, Auntie Dana. You are doing an awesome job. Thank you for standing up for us. Auntie Dana, I used to be an office attendant and as Auntie Dana, thank you for standing up for us. I used to be an office attendant at a company. I don't want to tell you the name, but I want you to read out my story. That's what I'm doing. And then one morning I was at work and a lady at her desk at her breakfast and she threw up everything that she eat down. Auntie Dana, they called me to come and clean up the vomit. When I went there to and look at the vomit, Auntie Dana, I could not face it. I said to them, I can't deal with this because this is human vomit. Ask her to clean up the heavy mess part of the vomit and then I will come and do the rest. Auntie Dana, could you believe that my superior who was over me came and tell me to take up my bags and leave the office? I am now fired. And she called another one of my co-worker. My co-worker had to go up there and clean up the vomit because she did not want to lose her job. Until they fire me and not even pay me 2 weeks pay in advance. Thanks be to God now I am working with an insurance company doing the same job and they pay me way much better than that. And then you cannot stand up for your right. Imagine this woman vomit out all her tribe and I told him for her to take up most of the heaviness from it because I cannot face it and I was fired for just speaking up. Hey, me never did I clean up that neither. Me never did I go clean up that. Let me tell you. Unless me I tell you the truth, if you vomit up, if I something bad there, you sick bad and you can't move, might be more that put on my gloves and say. But if you die your Dexter, you feel bad and garbage pan dead and no cure, you couldn't draw for the garbage pan and hold your mouth over it and let it go in there. You let it go wrong and then supervisor go tell me something and you sit down there. You'd have to get a mop and a brush or something in the pantry and you'd have to clean up the heavy part of that. And then when they see you clean it up, me would have come. That's why they could manage me and me at workplace. Because me turn up on my foot them. Me get me gloves and me come and me say, alright, you try. Then you just vomit up, you know, vomit think and smell bad. I you not cripple. Me need to clean up that. Because me can't, when me a clean bathroom and feces in there and so me clean it up because of my job and me go in there, then use it and you don't know who do it. So you can't. But say, come here, come take up this or come here, come flush it because it's a public bathroom. But imagine you sit down on your desk and you feel, when you have vomit, you feel like you hold your belly button and come up and you feel it. And you sit down, everyone at officers, the people them in the office, big company, all of them have a garbage pan under them decks. At evening time, when we are clean up the garbage, we empty each person decks. We put bag in it. So we pull out the bag, tie it and throw it in the big bag. We walk with a big garbage bag. So if a 20 smelly they on that in the office there, you go and you take up the 20 of them. You want to tell me say you this vomit up and you feel vomit come and you never think say make me grab the garbage pan you let it go and miss it, go and clean it up. No, my darling, me not clean that. You have to clean up the heaviness first. And then me start, me go for my gloves and my pan and sit and come finish it up. Because I see you put out effort. Good night.
Hey, good night. How you doing? When
night,
when I'm
people.
done talking to you, can you look at your phone right quick?
Eh?
I said when I'm done talking to you, I want you to look at your phone because I sent you a picture.
All right.
Okay, and $9,000. That's no money because in a good day at my job, I made more than that in tips.
Whoa.
And today I made $200 in tip. So $9,000 a week. That's no money.
No money. For
That
me,
is
this
no money.
sufferer.
My God, that's slavery. That's like, you know, buying a slave for $9,000 and you know paying them $9,000 because you know like Andrew Owners' wife. I know she watched a show. What's her name? Gillette Owners or whatever her name is. She need to pull her husband and they need to watch the show together and come to a decision and pay these people more. Because that's not right.
They need to implement changes. in the labor
Yeah,
law.
that's
The whole light one dash our new book, right? Because most of the labor law from Wapi Kill Cow and from my grandmother days and from my father, grandfather days and from them long time that we need modern laws in the labor law. Implement modern changes and dash out them the old book the long time. Because everything change and them the law is stagnant.
you know, next year January is gonna make 12 years since I'm on one of my job, and my other job I've been there since 2016, and they pay me good hours because I have a lot of skill underneath my belt, and I'm a good worker, so they have to pay me what I want. It's not what
Yeah,
I want; is what they want. What I want them to pay me,
true.
and you know, it's crazy. It's crazy down there. That's not right. That's not
True.
right at all. That's highway robbery. They need to step it up. Come on, come on. Today's election day in the U.S., right?
Mm-hmm. So
And
me here
my
since night.
supervisor, yeah, my supervisor said, "Oh, y'all need to go vote." So I say to him, "Why should I vote for?" He's like, "If you vote for a person, and once they got into the office and stuff like that, they're gonna close the door and forget about who voted for them, and I'm not going to do it." And I told him every 4 years I voted for the president. That's the only time I ever voted.
Me say,
I
yeah,
don't
some of the
I don't care about
politician
nobody
them,
else.
like even me saying Miss Juliet Oldness and Flavor, them no left them constituency no time at all. But you have some, them win and you not see them again. Till when election
Yeah,
time a come, they no do nothing.
they need to stop voting for these people. They need to stop voting for these people because, like what I said a couple of months ago, this lady house burned down in Jamaica, and one of those people told her she have to wait 4 years to get a wood instructor or a concrete instructor for 4 years. She have to wait. No, man, come on,
True.
4 years. Like what we see over here, you out of your rabbit ass mind. That would never happen.
True.
But I get somebody as a condo onto them.
All right.
Hey, look at your picture I sent you, please.
All right. Yes, people. Thanks.
Bye.
Yeah. Well, I'm Planka shop. Well, okay. Okay, people. All right. All right. Call me tomorrow. Hello. Good night.
Hi, Auntie Donna. Good
Yeah.
night.
Speak up a little loud. You're extremely low.
Hey,
Mhm.
Auntie Donna. Good night.
Good night.
This is Paul right now, but do you
Yeah. Break
take
up.
me off the live for?
Eh?
I'm sorry. Let me sit up. Yeah, I said I know this is public, but I'm asking if you could take me off your live for 2 minutes.
All right. That long. Good night. Yes, ma'am. Mhm. No, ma'am, no, no. No tell me I wish politician. I mean, no want you go miss you say you did tell Auntie Dana. Don't ever tell me, ma'am, no. It no matter, ma'am. Might be you go talk to somebody and you go say, me did tell Auntie Dana who. And next thing politician send you for me, ma'am. No tell me no who you work with. No, ma'am. Yes. That nobody tell me tonight. Make me go and talk about the minimum wage, ma'am. Mm. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes. You know what? Yes. Mm-hmm. God bless you, mama. All right. Yes, ma'am. All right. Yes. All right. Let me take another call. All right. Make we take our next call. All right. All right. Hello. Good night. Yes. Good night.
Alright. Hello, good night.
Yes.
Hi,
Turn
and
down the live.
yes,
Yeah.
good night.
Yeah. Turn down the live, ma'am. Turn down the live, please.
Yes, hello.
Yes.
Uh, yeah, just want to make one point that I
Mm-hmm.
think the lady who had called that everybody's talking about, that the point she was trying to make
Mm-hmm.
is that minimum wage earners are also employers.
Yes.
So that is why in any country, not just Jamaica, any country, negotiating a level, a minimum wage level, is always a problem,
Yes.
because the government can put it to any figure, any
Mm-hmm.
figure. The problem is, if I'm a minimum wage earner, I say I'm working at a fast food place,
Mm.
and I have a child. I have to I have to employ somebody to babysit that child.
Yes.
Now, how am I going to pay that person? Because then I can't pay the person below the minimum wage, because remember, minimum wage is a guideline in that you don't go below it. You can
Mm-hmm.
always go above it, but you cannot pay below it.
Okay.
But if I'm earning the minimum wage, how am I then going to pay someone to babysit my child? So that is why there's always a problem negotiating the minimum wage in any country, not just Jamaica, worldwide, because minimum wage earners are also employers. So
Okay.
I think that point the lady maybe wanted to say, but maybe she wasn't coming out clearly.
Well,
But
well,
people just need to bear that in mind. We're not saying, so that's why it's always very hard to strike a balance, because the government can put it to any figure, but then you're going to have a set of the population who's going to scream, because they're going to say, but I have to employ people. My salary is either the minimum wage or just a little above the minimum wage. How am I going to pay somebody to to come and do cleaning for me
well, if
or
you have,
any
all
other
right,
work?
say you are pay $20,000 a year minimum wage worker. You're not going to pay somebody 20,000. You're going to look somebody in your
But
community where you can say, all right, in your community where you
but
live, especially in your community, you got people, if you got work and them say you suffer, I go out there get one little money. Then we say, all right, give me one
yeah,
$5,000 a week,
not
a day,
necessarily,
a
but no,
thousand.
but
Yeah,
not
man. Me see
necessarily.
that with all
Yes, maybe
babysitter,
if
yeah.
you're
Them a
if
take
you're if
$1,000,
you're
them a take
lucky.
4,000, 3-5 a week for babysit. So in your community you will find the common man and the common woman. No, we take a little fraction for your pay. If you look at, and them a look about all three different people with fear, so it work out for them.
Well, okay, but maybe not in every community you're gonna find
But
that.
yeah, if you
Also, I'm
shop
just saying
around.
that same person. You say you even find somebody, and they say, all right, I'll take a 3,000. They really can hold you to some. They can, say, well, no, you have to. They can take you to the to labor laws and to the
No,
labor board
no.
and say, well,
It
I'm
different from
supposed to
an
be paid
employer where you
it.
sign up to. People know say little
Sorry.
community babysitting place are so different. You understand? Little community work
Yeah, I
different.
understand what you're saying, but I just want to make the point that that is the point the lady was maybe trying to make. That,
Okay.
and people just need to always remember that minimum wage earners are not just the people. Just think it's just the gas station attendant or whoever. That it can be right across the board in any organization. And remember, they are also employers,
All right.
because depending on how often they have to work and so on, they may have to hire people to come and do their laundry for them. They may have to hire people to babysit and stuff like that. So that is why it's always a problem to negotiate it in any country, not just Jamaica. If you follow the history, you'll see in any country
Miss
it's
but minimum
always a
wage and
problem.
now gonna
It's one
take
of
on
the
nobody
biggest
to pay
problem
them the
for
same way.
government.
We're gonna look for the cheaper
That's
out. Enough people are work, enough girl I work at town in a wholesale and then carry them baby got creature. And if the creature $1,000 a day, them I look one way say, alright, me give one 3 grand or one 2 for you keep me baby for me till me come. So you have always have that
yeah.
option. You understand?
Right. So some may be fortunate you can find that, but I mean, just thinking of it overall, that is one of the big problem.
Well, we now
And
look
it's
on that
not just to
problem, you
make
know.
a
We are look on the government for do something. And then when him do something, we do something. We work out something.
But
All right,
But I can
thank
tell you,
you.
if tomorrow the governments come and say they're gonna put minimum wage to 20,000, 25, because they can put it to any level, you're gonna have repercussions. So that is always a problem. And
Repercussion
it's
for
not
people them
just
in the
here,
office and no
any
one pay
country.
it. All right, ma'am. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you. Okay.
So everybody has to me take off the lady. She that tell me something about politician. I mean, I make nobody tell me nothing about no politician. For them can say, take me off my live and tell me. And when then they are work tomorrow and they sit down with them friend, you know, say Auntie Dana, me did that tell what, but the friend go tell this politician, say, you know, say my friend tell me, say, call your name to Auntie Dana. But politician send come here for me. You don't know them. Me no mix up in nothing. Me attack openly here now. But what transpire and what happen in a minimum wage things and a public things we are pleased for help. We not bash no politician. We are pleased for the government implement changes to the labor law and look out for the small man like myself here on the street corner, on the inner hall local area. You understand? So I didn't call me with no politician name and tell me who them I work for and who then that is not the topic over here tonight. Over here is for changes to the labor law. Good night. Wagwan.
Good night. Good night.
Yeah.
Me always mention that. Good night, Auntie.
Yeah.
You know what happened? I agree that the minimum wage for raise, but here's the flip side to it. My mother have a little shop at Jamaica, and she used to have her little delivery guy, right? And to how things get slow with cost of things at market, cost of things to buy, produce and all of them stuff there. She said there's no way she could afford to really pay or work a minimum wage. She have to help him and get a better job. Because she said he having like a family to take care and pick to go to school and so. There's no way she couldn't pay a minimum wage. She feel bad within herself. So now she has to making her look work and she has to on her own doing it. And it has.
Yes.
So when time minimum wage raised to one bigger amount, a lot of small businesses are going to end up have to close because on every entity, one person can operate. But we don't know, Jamaica have to do better.
True.
You have to do better. But the small business, them like call my mother will operate one cook shop, them the people are going to be the one who feel it. But the big businesses, them, even though government say 9,000, then when them can pay 20,000, they're supposed to do it. Do better than that.
So yeah,
because I remember when I used to work on the free zone at e-services, when I started working, that was like 10 years ago. Yeah. Minimum wage at that time per week, they were giving us $5,000 per week. Mm-hmm. And that was like 10 years ago. And if you know, say they are $9,000 now, even though minimum wage never 5,000, that company was paying us 5,000 at that time per week, and that was just base pay. So then most of them could have do better, they didn't do it. So I don't know, the big misses them, they need to do better when they can do it, man.
That is true.
$9,000 not sustain.
The government really
they need to do better.
Do something better. You understand?
Yeah, man, better if you go on.
When the minimum wage raise, you know, the office want them see them on a raise too. So them are going to always get more than the minimum wage. They're going to always get more than we.
The government have to step in and do something about it, man.
Thank you.
All right, Auntie.
Yeah. Hello, good night. So true. My mount a message with them. Let me take a call. Good night. I see a call back.
Yes, Auntie, because I have to get this out. Every year, things are real.
Hello?
Food gone up. Yes, Auntie, you not hear me? Every day things are raised. Food gone up, gas gone up, electricity gone up, every single thing gone up. But guess what? People paying a raise.
Yeah.
When time you go raise the gas, the electricity, diaper, food and everything where people have to eat, transportation, taxi fare gone up, it don't affect we. it affect we.
Of
As the
course.
money where the people them usually have to save and for buy local food and then picnic to go back to school or whatever. It just as you get it gone, it affect the people them.
Mm-hmm.
So if the government come implement and say $20,000 for the minimum wage, the supermarket them can't pay nothing less. The
True.
the security company them can't pay nothing less. Cause then there's a law implemented where that you have to pay the people them. Lego the people them money and make them get paid what they need to get because when them are raise up the some of them people still have to pay them bills and them dues and make the country run like oil for run. Me no business. If it's a small business, I don't know hire somebody, just tell them say well then I just appear you a little something for you help me out and move it forward. Big old supermarket and security company them need for Lego the people them money and that the government need for do implement make them get more money so the people them can take care of them picking it because everything are raised and people paying and raise. They
Nah,
need to go away
raise.
from here so.
True. I notice me I tell you no half experience you. When you got the wholesale and the supermarket them, if you go to the and you buy a chiffon butter for 1,300. When you go tomorrow 1,320. And I saw the price I go up. Everything I raise up. Right now, Jamaica, me I tell you no planka people, I don't listen to me. Me out in the field, me go road, me tell you no something. To them I go I one place to buy 80. Cause any me use breadcrumbs in my cake. Every baker supposed to use breadcrumbs. I go and my wholesale I'm buy 80 bag of breadcrumbs. Remember me order breadcrumbs from my company, Miss Birdie. But me not left breadcrumbs because I always show me the big batches of cake I buy my breadcrumbs. Oh, what that? Fresh! Oh, catch me let the gate up all. When me take a stock for 80 bag of breadcrumbs planka shop, me for sure no say me just last. Cause through me I pay with my card. Me never buy nothing much to them. I just take up little things in the place, in the supermarket, and pack up my bag. Planka shop as I sit down here so. When me take up little spicy, little snacks, this and that, little something. Some cinnamon powder, nutmeg powder, and so the big pound bag there. Couple. When me look, me see my bill come to $48,000. So I said, now when me have here so for $48,000. When me take a stock, yes, breadcrumbs can go into your cake, but you don't use a lot, my darling. So if you never know, ask any baker on here. At 25,000 of the breadcrumbs come to $312 for one. Me take it out back fast like lightning. Me say me can get 100 bag of breadcrumbs for like 18,000 or so from specific company. And if you come here to come buy one breadcrumb for $300. A shock. So for sure you say, some people don't use it, some people use it. Breadcrumbs give your cake a different texture. You understand? And me say take it down back there. That means that when me gonna go buy breadcrumbs the other day and my bill come too much, I see nearly 200,000. I make buy the 200 breadcrumbs, that it fly up my bill. And me never know. So for sure you say if every somewhere for buy it, me go there so for buy this your spice, that the spice, everything raise up sky high. What me say? What me say? Banker shop me I tell you no say. They sitting them. If you want the good things them for using on your cake. The price them where you pay feet gone right up. All this year I feel like me I go lose volume. Cause when me see me I spend for ingredients. Last year me I buy a big 2 pound tub of chiffon. for $900 or $800 and odd dollar. A 1,300 for a big tobacco chiffa now at £2. Everything increase. So let me ask you something. If things that increase every day, just imagine the people with a little bit of money who go to the supermarket. If you go to the and see a pack of Milo for $4.20, when you go back tomorrow at $4.35, everything I raise and pay now I raise. Bus fare gone at $150. Everything raise. One lady said about 3 years now, fear company no put on no raise pan nothing at all. At the same little bit of salary them I get. So what? Everything triple. So me ask the government tonight to do some changes to the labor law. People them a suffer. They said people were put in a power. Them not no voices. Then get bad treatment at work. Security guard, hotel worker, chicken worker that work in a chicken shop, party worker, gas station worker. Well, me soon I look upon the security guard because I say social media influence. I mean I talk about it, Andrea talk about it, other bloggers did talk about it. And from when you say social, from what was going, me I want to say from what is going on in social media. I see the big social media put up. Well, tonight, ministers, me I ask you if you take this as social media, reach out for help with the minimum wage. Help we now feel at the minimum wage there. That's why enough people, when enough people get visa, them are running from Jamaica and now come back. 90% of who get visa now, out of 100%, 60% are come back and 40% are run off. So, me ask you now to do something for we. Do something for the small man. Do something for the little man. Do something for the man them where them vice now here. Implement things to work and treat them employees different and better. And most of the time, the supervisor and the manager them will treat them like crap. Some of them want to show power. Don't cross them, because if you cross them in our workplace, dog name your supper. Everything then show up on you. You understand? Please, Mr. Carl Samuda, on behalf of the Planka Nation and the viewers and the people and the small people them in Jamaica, we are asking for increase in the minimum wage. Do something for it. Do something to see. When I read budget, when election win an hour, I don't know. Everything, rent, food, every kind of thing gone up. And paying arrears. My grandma used to say, water more than flour. And when you throw too much water upon flour, it to your hand. You know? So tonight we are asking if you look into the minimum wage. Remember the people that are putting in a power. Remember the people that will vote. You understand? Somebody said, Auntie Dana call someone, I cannot increase minimum wage by himself, and the government will do this at the same time. Well, in a parliament, the whole of them opposition and incision, or what you call it. You have the upper one and the incision. That means them in a power. You put that word there together. The one them want oppose and the one them in a power. Power decision there. Alright. I've said. This is one attack and the one they oppose. So you have the opposer and the oppose. And all kind of such. Well, the one in a power decision, we are asking to take and listen. The live blurry. Alright. I take off the data. Fresh? Oh, fresh out there. Let me see how the live I look now. We are asking if we take I never see myself. I true me hear the noise around them. I be as me see I go on. Yeah. Renting in Jamaica. There's so many family that lost their housing. Life good now. Yeah, me come off of the internet. And it's um him say call Samuda cannot increase minimum wage and the government will not do it. Well, him can carry it to the parliament. Cause Samuda can go in and say, boy, so and so, so and so. We need to change things, we need to implement things. I go put the one would have put them in a power to get minister this far. We say we can't do nothing, no. Them can carry it to the table. You understand? And right now too much of them all up in there asleep. Come out somehow in this election and somehow if you come out and make younger greener politician go in there. Somehow when I see them all up, you know. I don't want to left out of politics. Make way. Step down and make younger greener blood go in there where you can see greener things. You understand? Somehow who are sleep in a parliament and now root up on yourself and give younger people here. Because somehow no want to left out there don't know what. I'm tired to look at social media, especially TikTok, and see them have to sit down and sleep. Yes. Somehow when they are asleep. Make we a man go and go rest. And make younger one when no want to sleep take charge. Too much sleeping and going in the upper and all kind. You know what me do? We have a university donor from Harvard. I tell you about her. And what day we did that talk about. Because she had a law. Remember me donor, I tell you say she collect up money from her people, them in a dam and help me. And I tell you say she got Harvard, don't it? And she has study law. Sometimes she will call me like on a Sunday or so. She will reason with me like if sometimes she will call me and she will say, Auntie, I saw you on TikTok today. You made me laugh, you made my friends laugh, etc. etc. And you know me, she said, even in America, the country will not change until the mindset of the people them change. So for example, so you have in the White House 100, what you call them over foreign. People were run for different places. Like this year parish, this parliamentarians. If you look on it, in a Jamaica, 90% of the parliamentarians them are some whole senator them call them a foreign. Out here, 90% of them are some big old grandfather, great grandfather and father. When I say, we live in a modern day now. Modern time, new things, new. I say if you let in the world a young one, but you need younger generation to bring a different perspective to politics. A different perspective needs to come, and these younger, intellectual, intelligent people have certain ideas where the older one them can't see. First thing, when them go into politics, you never have internet, you never have computer, you never have laptop, a phone them know about. You understand technology advance, things advance. Them see different things from a different perspective. You still have two of the old one them in the kid, you know. But you need a younger, we need a younger, and the same thing she did that talk about to me. We need a younger perspective. You understand? So, skill training, especially for young people to move them out of minimum wage directly, exactly. You understand? Like how me see police force now out the road. Every drive me drive a be a young police. Young up, young up, young up, young up, young up, young up. Me don't, some of them never know what he said to you. But I be a young. You have to take out some of my old one and make them go retire. Some of them don't want to live. You understand? We need younger ideas. We need the country to grow in a more positive way. That's true. Both young and old is needed. Yes, but some of them were in the were certain age and no one left to resign. Them to force them to resign. And I don't want to come for me, and bring younger people in it. Because sometimes you listen to some of these younger person who are the politics and you hear them talk and the ideas where them have, but they are not getting the opportunity. Yeah, she studying law. And law she do Harvard. One of my donor, I tell you about her all the while. Out here, the younger one, they not get the opportunity to bring certain things come forward. In a politics of Jamaica have a family tree right now. Like how you have Christmas tree. That one you come out put in son. That one you come out put in daughter. That cousin, if you check politics in upon both party, a family tree. Cousin. You say, this is Charles did there and his daughter did there. You say this is one come out and the junior did there. I saw it go. Them a tap out and them a push in their son and them a push in their cousin. And it's a family tree around politics now out here. From both sides. Enough for them come up. And their son and their daughter in a politics. You understand? I don't know why in the sweet so. That's them come out and should be in them pitney. Cause that me see. Some of them family take over. Which in them can't follow in them parents' footsteps and take up politics. So, hello, good night. Hello? Hold on. Good night, Auntie Dana. It is true. I was working at a hardware and I was to quit my job because they only paid me $9,000. I have to pay $400 for bus fare and fine lunch. When weekend come, I only ask my fare to go back to work the next week. Every week I add a headache. You hear? All hardware. Mm-hmm. Lord Jesus. You have some very nice employees in a Jamaica, kind of like have all them help and I give them 5,000 a day, 4,000 a day, and I look after them. But you have some, them would have slave them from here so to Jericho, and I give them nothing. Like up the live, guys. Why young miss with the story, me I will definitely come talk about it tomorrow. I'm going to get to talk about it tonight, the live shift. The young miss where her stepmother want to put her out of the house. Where her father died leave because the stepmother never like her from morning and on and night. I'm going to discuss your topic. I'm sorry, I just get carried away with the topic tonight. When I did a talk about. So I take one more call and then go to my bed. Hello, good night.
Good night, Auntie Dana.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, my brother, I do 40 years. I want Pama, and I work at Children's Hospital, and him do 40 years at the hospital, and him get sick 20 years now, and not even pension him can't get. And I feel look after him.
Mm.
Yeah, and every time him go forget him pension, them a carry him around the corner, them a tell him want this, him want that, everything him try. We try with him, and I know them not give him nothing at all. And him sick now 20
that
years.
That is another topic now. We have to talk about that for the next topic. Pension plan. We have to talk about that for the next topic.
I try to get to you earlier, but we couldn't get to your toilet. The phone was busy, so me just there watch you.
Yeah.
I couldn't get through till now.
Alright, bless you.
Yeah, man, bless you, Auntie Dana.
Yes. Well, guys, like up the live. Thank you so much for staying with Auntie Dana. Me there over here 2 hours or 3 hours. after 7 till now after 10. God bless you know, you know, me have a son I go school, me I go hold a beard. Come back tomorrow with Come Mek We Labrish. I appreciate the love. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the likes. God bless you. Please to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, admin. Thank you, Plancatarian. God bless you. And please remember to pray. Give God thanks. If I say, Lord, I thank you for today, all that you have done for me. Thank you for grace and mercy. Just tell him everything what you're thankful for. Honor him, praise him, worship him. Bless upon yourself. Peace out sooner tomorrow, alright? Auntie tired.